Oh my god, I'm from the six squad. Oh my god, I'm from the six. Tell them boys, yeah, you know we got them bricks. Tell them boys to link us, we got all about the money and the power. I'm all about the money and the power. I'm running through the ends, I'm getting louder. They're running through my ends, they got about the way they gon' be trapping. Out here, on my block is where we working. Trap here, all my man them steady stacking. Out here, trying to feed them fiend, trying to pursue our dream.
No days off.
Yo, welcome to another episode of The Session. It's your boy Justo, and I've got a special guest. A special guest, a true legend indeed, up in the building. The one and only, Hunt.
Come on, respect.
Come on, my brother. Golden Era. You already know the drill.
Come on, family.
Thank you for having me on your show. Because, you know what I mean? It's been a minute.
Yeah.
That we bucked up with each other again and everything.
Come on, fam.
You get what I'm saying? I appreciate you for pulling up and everything. How's your day been, bro?
Yeah, cause I've been chilled. I was just with like my sons a bit earlier. Yeah. Forwarded to come and link you.
Yeah.
We watched the Eubank Ben fight.
Amazing fight.
Heavy fight.
Amazing fight.
And now we're here, fam. You get
Listen,
me?
bro, I don't know, but I thought that was one of the best fight for this year.
Nah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely in regards of like the family feud. So it had the background stuff and the actual fight itself.
Yeah.
Was like a sick showing. You get?
Do you know what's so crazy about that? Yeah, I wanted Conor Banks to win. You know, Conor Ben. Yeah, I wanted him to win.
Why?
Because I felt like he was just hungry and he wanted it the most. But what changed my mind was the fact that when Chris Eubank was just out there protesting against his son.
Oh, the senior, yeah.
That's when I said, you know what? I want Eubank like to win.
Felt
because
a bit more like
because once I saw because I saw his interview and that was the first time I seen him like being emotional.
Vulnerable,
Do you know what I'm saying? That was the first time and I felt like, do you know what I mean? I need to see like this guy to win just to prove to his dad that I can do this kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Yo, like, I can't lie, man. He put up an amazing fight, man.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Proper slugfest.
Yeah, it was. Like, proper street brawler kind of thing.
Slugfest. Like, they proper delivered and gave everyone at home a proper...
Yeah, that was a... Do you know what I mean? And you know what's crazy for me? When I was seeing him fight, but he kept bringing him... Because he's so tall, he brought his side, he put his height down to Conor Ben's height. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
body shots they was giving.
Yeah, man. Yo, it was amazing. It was an amazing fight, man.
And stuff.
Nah, it was an proper amazing fight, man. You know what I mean? Good to see his dad beside him. Do you know what I'm saying? At the end, but I think there's a bit of mind game on that one day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But see what? If the dad never came through, like, and represented, it's just mad. It's just too mad. I don't think they would ever be able to reconcile their relationship after if you didn't show up. Because there's no reason for you to not show up other than you just being fully bad mind.
Yeah, do you know what, talking about that as well, the Young Spray and Pound Sterling. Feel me? I feel like Pound Sterling offered out Spray. He took too long to respond back. And when he did respond, it's not that he was taking the fight. And then after that, I saw Bouncer come up and say, yo, I will give you what you want. But in between all of that, I kind of had a feeling that Sterling was not going to entertain it anymore because he gave my man 7 days to respond. You know what I mean?
So do you think he wanted to fight? See, if he took the fight in 7 days, he might have wanted to take the fight in 7 days and then fight me next week. That kind of setup, innit?
Yeah, that's what he said,
Innit?
Is that what he said, yeah?
Like 2 weeks after,
But... You know what I mean?
Is that reasonable?
Might not have had no form of training, whereas he...
More times, sometimes. I'm going to be honest with you, look. More times, sometimes, you don't need too much training, you know. If you can fight, you can fight. See, the problem is, a lot of these guys can't fight. So that's the problem. So when you get
Or
people
maybe
like
ain't had a fight in a little
when
while.
you getting people like Pound
And-
Sterling saying them kind of things.
But boxing's and you know what I mean. Boxing's
No,
a
but he
whole
did
different.
also. But he did also say,
I don't think Pound wanted a fair. He just wanted to blast him up.
I just
yeah,
wanna-
he wanted to mash him up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brack him up.
He just wanted to blast him
No,
up.
he just didn't want him to show up to a show.
Yeah, he's saying,
Couple
look,
of weeks, there's no shows.
He's saying, look, I'm gonna give you. This is everyone keeps. See right now where
There's a debate on what was the money
Yeah.
about.
See about the 100 bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's gonna say yeah. That wasn't the thing. The thing was, I put 20. You put 5. If you win, you get 20.
Okay.
If I win, I take your 5.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
so he wasn't looking. So Pounds was never looking to lose that 20 then.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
I thought
So
he was paying
he
that
was
20
looking
to,
he was
like,
gonna blast
punch
him
He
you
up
up.
said
for
win
5
or
bags.
lose. He said win or lose.
Like, he
It's
was gonna blast him up for 5 bags. That's the debt. That was the thing.
Okay.
That's why I said, look, you put 5, I put a score.
yeah.
Okay.
If you win, if you win, you take my score. If I win, I take your 5 bags.
So 15 bags, he's willing to mash up.
Okay, so I'm gonna beat you
No,
up
he was
and then
like-
take your
He was mashing
5k.
him up for 5 bags. He didn't want the money.
Yeah,
He
but
went there for free. No, that.
so can you not see?
I'll put up 20 bags.
Hey.
Don't put nothing up.
Oh, yeah, man. I never
That's
looked at it like that, you know, man.
That's what
No,
he said.
so if
It
you
makes sense
understood
now.
that,
It makes sense.
Yeah, that's what he said.
yeah,
weeks, he's
but
gonna
if
get
you
him.
understood that, then if you were spraying, you understood that's how the maths of it, and like so you want to take my
That's why
5k
he's saying
and beat me
machine
up,
for
like,
machine.
and I haven't trained.
That's why Spray saying.
That's why he probably didn't answer till 8
They
days.
take him out to eat
A man just offered me out, while I'm smoking.
While I'm smoking weed,
Do you understand? I ain't done no training.
You get me?
And you want me to put up my 5K?
5k
but-
and beat me up and take my 5k.
Let me tell you where you fucked up though. You said it. You're smoking your weed and you're saying I will mash up anyone.
Yeah, but they would've
But you put that on your own plate. You put it on your own table.
done training though.
They would have done what?
Training. Any
Yeah, there
fight,
should have been a negotiation about time, not next week.
Yeah, bro. Just so you know, I would have said, okay, cool. I'm taking the fight. But here's what we're gonna say: we're not doing that fight in 2 weeks.
Yeah, maybe.
You see what I'm saying? I'm taking the fight, but we're not doing that fight in 2 weeks.
Yeah, but it's not
No, but-
a negotiation.
It doesn't matter.
Maybe.
But I haven't backed down. I'm saying I'm taking the fight, but we're not doing that fight in 2 weeks.
How about I'm taking the fight, but I want more money?
That's what he's basically said.
Yeah.
So what's wrong?
But
what's
no,
the problem then?
but that's after.
Yeah, but are you gonna win the money? You can't just get blasted up and get.
No, he's not
away
saying
with
he
it.
wants like he's not trying to do win or lose. It's just give me the money for.
Yeah, but
for
anyone will get blasted up for 100 quid.
Yeah, and he said that's cool. He said he knows bare people want to see him get mashed up. Yeah, so it's cool. He'll take the
I was scared for him. I didn't want him to take the fight.
No, but the 100 quid.
he did say that as well. You lot are scared for me.
Yeah. I did. When he said that, I wrote at the bottom there and I said,
You
and
lot
then,
are scared for me.
he wrote a
He's
message
not
saying,
scared.
Yeah. I was scared for you with Quincy, bro. I'm mashing up Quincy, bro. That's the problem. The problem is I'm mashing up Quincy. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But he's not getting it. Like, I was scared for you because I know he was going to mullah you out. You was going to be out of RTM for a couple of weeks. He was not going to do a
That's
show.
what Pounds wanted to teach him a lesson. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
you was not going to do a show, bro. Episode done. You got me for that week. You get me?
He wanted to give him an old school tucking, bro. That's what he wanted to do.
But he
It
that
was
would have been
rude.
more in the taekwondo in the.
About an old school tugging. He wanted to, like
Humiliate.
choke him up, like.
Break his.
There's no choking. He wanted to blast him up.
Hey, no, but
Not in
yo,
boxing.
yo,
In
but he wanted to
boxing.
break
He wanted
him.
to do
But if it was the
submission
taekwondo
thing,
thing, he would have been
Submission
trying to
thing.
throw
Yeah,
elbows,
Pass out
Bow.
and-
Yeah, yo.
elbows,
No, but he said
and like
boxing, though.
headlocks and all sorts of like
all of that,
like
making pass
almost
out and-
embarrassing kind of stuff. Like
But he
just
said, he said, I told coach to take. We're going in the dungeon today.
yeah. So you see
Hey, but, hey,
the plan.
secretly, I keep saying to people, bro, let me tell you something right now. Always train. Because you never know. Especially when you're talking your shit and you're saying you can mash up anybody. Bro, just keep yourself active. Just don't talk because for the sake of talking, it doesn't make no sense. Anyway, you're done now.
What's his name? Not I bet you he trains.
He
Brave.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
He trained.
He was training.
I don't know. I don't think he trained. Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
does.
he hasn't
He
trained.
don't. Spray don't look unhealthy.
Yeah,
He don't look. No. He doesn't look unhealthy, but he doesn't. Compared to how Spray looks, yeah, bro. And when you know Spray's training, You would tell when Spray's actually training because he loses weight differently and he looks so cut
He's
up.
not even small.
You know what I mean?
He's not small.
Yeah, he's big.
No, he's
He's
quite
not.
big.
He's not small.
But
and he
Pound
don't
is
look
big too.
unhealthy. No, I'm not comparing him to Pound. I'm talking about Spray himself.
Yeah.
You get it in his weight class, in his physique.
Yeah.
He don't look weak.
No, he doesn't. But you have to still train. You know what I mean? And I feel like, and you know when you say that, you know when somebody says, like, yeah, I know everybody wants to see me get mash up. Bruv, you've already lost confidence on yourself if you actually believe you're gonna lose already.
He could be playing.
No, he's saying pay me.
But being paid, it's
But
so
that
good
might be
paying.
negotiation.
He's always playing mind games. So he'll be going in.
We just watched Chris Senior do bare
But
mind
that's what I'm
games.
saying.
on
Anything
us,
can
innit?
happen with a fight.
Yeah,
Anything can happen in the fight.
So pay me.
Saying, yeah, he's going in there to go.
I don't reckon, bro. You can go. You
He's gonna
saw
be
my
like a
man's
big
fighting.
brother.
My man's fighting is
Them leg kicks are dangerous.
But my man's taking a few.
Pounds.
Pounds.
Yeah.
It's not a joke, bro.
Yeah, straight away, yeah. We got us changed. There's no
So he
taekwondo.
might be able to take the either way. You're holding
It has to be boxing
It has
because
to be
I
boxing.
don't know taekwondo, bro. You do. So
Yeah,
how
we're
can
gonna
I
have to do
fight a
boxing.
taekwondo man
We're
in
gonna have to do boxing,
taekwondo
bro.
and I don't like what are you talking about? Then I'm gonna say 200k, 250k because it's it's boxing. Then like we can both. You might
Man,
not
you know
be good at boxing, you know. You might just be good at taekwondo, but you got the format and the form to do boxing, if you get what I'm saying. Whereas Spray might not have no training in boxing. So
in taekwondo.
So that's where the negotiation of the money. And if you can see, people are gonna pay for it and people are actually interested, you're probably gonna like try and milk it as well.
Yeah.
Anyone else would as well.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what? All I will say is, all I'll turn around and say, bro, just stay training, man. Facts. Like
Just in
stay,
general, innit?
Yeah, just stay training, man. Just go do a little bit of boxing or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just stay training, bro. Because you never know. You know, and I know a lot of these guys out here, they move hard, but they just can't fight. You just have to have the whole package if you're going to be this guy on the roadside. Do you know what I mean?
On the roadside.
On the podcast side, you mean?
You don't need to be on the
roadside. You can do your however you've done
it's
it.
not going to help you. Where is it going to help you?
It's helped me plenty of time on the
Even in
roadside.
jail, it's not going to help you.
It's helped man plenty of time
in the podcast
In the
world.
British helped man plenty of time.
Man will just hot water your blood.
You know when, bro.
Man, it's come and shut it down.
Mack is done once day, yeah. He's done once day. Don't he say, he's here, yeah, cool. He's boiling on the thing already. He's boiling on the thing. He said, hey, like, your man say, that's the sign. He's walking past now. Like, boss it. Shit, yeah. That's Mack.
Nah,
You
I'm
gotta
a
say,
defense man. If they attack me, then it gets
me, yo, listen. Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not a defense man. He was acting up.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, I've been in predicament like that. Yeah. I'm saying, yo, bro, nah, man, let's get in the cell and just do this quick one-on-one. Real quickly wrap you up and put you under the bed. You know them ones there. Yeah, bro, come on, bro. But yo, Hunt, let's get into your story a little bit. Okay, you get what I'm saying? Tell me how it was like growing up. Do you know what I mean? Because I swear, East London, right?
Well, the majority of people would say East London in terms of Hackney, but the part of Hackney that I'm from is like the north side of Hackney.
Yeah.
It's N16. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like Stokey or
Stoke
Stamford Hill?
Newington, yeah. It's right next to Stamford Hill.
Yeah.
But we're just Stokey. It used to be its own borough, but this is back before man's time. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
I think they just separated it and just said, borough of Stokey, but it's in Hackney. So it's
Okay. It's like a little bit like us a bit, innit? We're like in the middle of West, but we're Northwest, but Northwest is more deep over there. We're a little bit more on the outskirts of Northwest.
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
And because we're on the outskirts, it's like we're more nearer to north.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
That makes sense.
It makes sense.
Because of the N16, the East guys, they don't necessarily, when they're saying Hackney, they'll say E5, E8, E9.
Yeah.
They don't
mention N16.
They never used to mention N16, even though we're all integrated, if you get what I'm saying. So,
Okay. I get what you mean. Yeah, man. So, how was it growing up back then?
it was fun. Just like you know what I mean? It's just fun. It's just like
School days, all of that.
Yeah, school days. It's like a flats environment, community environment. You know them ones. Before me and my friends were friends.
Yeah.
Our mums
We're friends.
were friends.
Oh, like
Went
that,
to
yeah.
secondary school and stuff. They was. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like we was friends by force, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're
Yeah. Right, that's mad. So from school, you and your friends were like, your parents was already friends.
Yeah, they're already friends. So I'm already seeing you at the house parties, the shops.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
What did you lot ever say like, yo, that's my cousin kind of thing?
Yeah, we would do all of that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, it's my cousin. Do you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, I get what you mean, I get what you mean.
Them times when man was coming up, yeah, everyone was your cousin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every black person.
Yeah, every black person was
I never
pretty
had
much
that,
your cousin.
bro.
Like, yeah, that's my cousin. That's my cousin. Like,
I never had that. I guess I was the only African I couldn't say that. You get what I'm saying?
A Caribbean kind of thing, innit? That's my
Yeah.
cousin. That's my cousin. That's my
Yeah,
cousin.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
when you're trying to make someone know that I know this person.
Yeah.
The best way to just cut it is that's my cousin. So
Hey, but you know what's funny, yeah? Because my son does that now. And I'll be like, how's that your
it's
cousin?
not your cousin. Like, yeah, it's not your.
What are you talking about? Man?
You're just saying anyone's your cousin. You're just saying anyone's your cousin. That's not your cousin. What are you talking about,
You're
bro?
telling me who your cousin is.
Where Mack, bro? You shot him down like that? Yeah, that's hard. That's hard, bro. So what's it called? Yeah, growing up, it was all good and everything. But what was I gonna say to you? How did you get into like music? Or am I moving a bit too fast? Or should I say like, how did you like? What can I say like growing up on the roads? Because I'm sure you must have been a part of that as well, somehow in some way.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've grown up in the estate. So I'm outside with all of the guys that people might say, he's that person and that person, but that's just my brethren. So I know them in a different light, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
And like, how can I say it? See what them times, it starts even further back. My mum was killed when I was 1. So my
shit, for real?
nan was who became mum, if that made sense. Yeah. So me playing outside, I was restricted without me knowing there's a plan for me, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So when all of the other kids are outside playing,
Yeah.
I'm getting told that I'm being grounded. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm always grounded for like silly things, but it's only because they're trying, my nan, whose mum, is trying to make me survive, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So she doesn't want me to go outside. So they're trying to, so I'm
Protect
always
you and guide you and everything, yeah.
Yeah, all of the kids from my area that had the names, they were learning bare street stuff, whereas I was always kind of like in my yard. I was in my house most time, if I'm totally honest.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
always getting grounded for some stupidness until I had to rebel.
And say,
15. Do you get what I'm saying, innit? So, yeah, fam, it was kind of, that was the kind of, you know what I mean? But I've always known all of the people.
The guys.
And because I've always been held back, I think it kind of made me have a stance of like, I'll allow that, man. Not allow it, man, but like...
Yeah, like, I'll leave it, like...
I'm more sensible than the guys that's my age. They've all gone and jumped off the cliff.
Yeah.
If you get what I'm saying,
I get
innit?
what you mean,
They've gone and experimented on every new crime. Every new crime to do, they're thinking they're the leaders of it until they've jumped off the cliff into the fire. And I've just been just pre-ing everything. Do you understand? Until, I've become... I can't explain it, but you know, like
I get what you mean.
I've
I know
learned.
what you mean.
Yeah,
I've learned from a distance. So now,
So that means when you was at home and everything, like I'll take it that your grandma will always make you like, will speak to you and let you know what was going on outside.
I've had a different kind of upbringing in terms of if they trouble you, if they lick you, you know, them ones like if they trouble you, leave. You know, I've had the different kind of. I suppose every person's had that, but I've had it from not my nan. I've had it from my great nan.
Okay.
My great nan then became my nan. Do you get what I'm saying? So though I didn't have a mum, I had a nan that was my... Do you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
It's fallen back, but they're older.
Was your mum young?
Yeah, she was 18.
Was your nan young as well?
When I've worked out the maths of it, she was 30
Wow.
So she was still the age where she could have been my mum.
yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I get
innit?
what you
She
mean,
just, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I've been blessed to still have a great gran, but I just called her Nan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hunt, sorry, you said your mum was, I don't know if you want to touch on that a little bit. Yeah. You said your mum was murdered.
Yeah.
Like, do you mind if I ask, like, how or of what your knowledge towards
Can I
it?
be honest with you and say that I've never, ever asked I've never asked these
Question.
Yeah, because she's not here, innit?
Yeah.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
She's just not here, innit? I've only seen the picture. You know, like when you're one, you have no recollection,
Recollection, yeah.
whatever the word is, of events, if you get what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I just know that, yeah, this woman looks like me. This is my mum.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Angela Hunt. You get me?
Yeah,
but this
yeah,
is my
yeah.
mum. But my nan's been
The mum.
my mum. And even then, her mum, which is my great nan,
My
she's
grandmother.
kind of been the hierarchy of the whole
Family.
So she just outrights my mum. Whatever, she's tough on me. She's trying to save me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm getting told off for stuff that's not telling off.
Yeah.
It's not even worthy of it when I'm looking at it, but it makes sense to keeping me here.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying, innit?
Yeah, I feel you.
So
man.
yeah. So
What was I gonna say to you then? How did you navigate yourself through of like getting into music? Like, what was your impact towards it? Like, who was the artist that you was listening to? Who influenced you?
I remember, as I said, a man was always in their yard more times. So
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking because you was in the house.
man's
there
always
must
in
be
the
some-
So there's Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style.
What was that? The first record, or are you talking about? Was you listening to like your nan's kind of old school type of music, or your
No,
nan
I
was
was listening
already
to
rap?
like my mum was listening to Luther Vandross and all them kind of tunes and stuff and that. So I was knowing it, but I wasn't interested in it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I was more interested myself in like jungle. and
Oh,
stuff
okay,
and
okay.
garage at the time. So I would get the tapes. Do you get what I'm saying? But my first rap CDs, music would have been Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style with the cartoon.
Yeah.
And I remember just like learning that word for word, just in my house all day, just learning. Do you understand what I'm saying? And them influences even led me to go outside when I did get to go out and start smoking weed and all of these things because I'm listening to these, whatever Snoop's talking about. Like, you see, when they say music influences you and they say it doesn't, yes, it does. What are you talking about, fam? Because I was trying to emulate some of these. Do you understand what
It's
I'm
mad
saying?
you say that because you see it. I used to say like, nah, music never influenced,
did, man.
but it did because man was moving like DMX.
DMX, I can tell you DMX. Like,
you know what I'm saying? I was moving like X. But yeah, you're right. 100% it does. It does influence you.
Yeah, fam.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
And I don't know. For me, maybe because I was listening to it more of like I could understand that he was an angry person that was going through something, and I basically just found somebody that was basically similar to my, maybe not so much, but similar relatable to my pain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I kind of, to me, in my head, it was like, yeah, just it's okay to be, you know what I mean, rugged. It's okay to be, if somebody talks shit to you, just bruck them up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you're listening to.
Shut
you know
them
what I'm
down,
saying?
shut them, open up.
Shut, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that kind of message, isn't it?
Like that. So yeah, so what, was that your kind of like intake of, from Snoop Dogg?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Snoop Dogg, just like that brought me to rap, if that makes sense. And then just like, going through the history of it, like, you know, like from the Snoops to watching like the Tupacs, the Biggies, the Mobb Deeps, the Jay-Z's, the Nas's, 50 Cents, you know, like just going through the lineage and then probably kind of going back to the UK to like tune into like garage was ending.
Okay.
And it was grime. That
I felt like garage and
garage was more. I was into garage because we used to go to the raves, innit?
Yeah, I wasn't really into it still.
Yeah, and you know what? Into it in terms of participating in it, nah. But going to the
rave.
The rave.
I went to the rave.
The rave was heavy.
Because my brother would get the man them, let's go raving. You know what I mean?
The rave was heavy.
What's them rave then back in the days called like Esky Sound or
that would have been grime though, innit?
Yeah, was it going back there? I don't know, but I can't remember.
Sort of heartless crew.
Garage is
Garage
Creed, Danger K, the Chucky,
Danger D.
Danger K. I don't know
Is it-
Danger D.
Yeah.
Is it?
Man would be
was
guys
it
and not
Danger
even
D?
knowing. Danger D, I'm not too sure.
Danger K.
Danger D.
Man said
Danger D. Any
That's
DJ.
how you know it's not my thing. That's how you know it's not my thing. Yeah, just pull up. You get me?
Yeah. Don't even know where you're going sometimes, fam. I don't even know where some of these clubs were. I just know my friends said, yeah, we're going. Because I wasn't into it like that, but I would go to the rave for the girls' purposes or the night out or kicking it with your brethren, isn't it? You know what I mean?
So boom, your first rap. Like, what age was you when you wrote your first rap? And what made you want to write your first rap?
My first bars would have been Jungle. Yeah. That's like some 1997 or some shit, yeah, obviously.
Seriously?
Yeah, MC Poison. Man was shit, though. Peter the old to that, forget that. But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that would have been my first bars then in the Jungle. Man wasn't good, so I dropped off and left it. Then, let's say, 04, I just decided, I don't know what happened. I just decided, yeah, I'm going to try rapping.
Okay.
I don't know why, what inspired me, but I just decided I'm
Well,
gonna try.
04, like, 2004, right?
Yeah, 2004. I decided that I'm gonna start rapping.
Seriously, you started 2004?
Yeah,
That is mad. We started like...
so that's what I'm saying. When you said 01 or something like that, innit? Way before, innit?
Yeah, we started in 2000 and 2001.
Yeah.
That's when we started.
I started rapping in 04.
Okay,
And
okay.
the song that I did, I've got it on record, you know.
Yeah.
I've got it on record because that's like, it was vinyl. Big up, fam.
Yeah.
On vinyl, yeah. It was shit.
Oh, is it?
To me, it's whack. But when my people them heard it round my estate, they were like, yeah, this is sick. This is sick. But to me, this is terrible. For
Would you see when you was rapping? Was you rapping like the Americans or
No, I've always had. See how I talk now. It's always been
your way of rapping?
my way of rapping. Is always the thing. What they said they liked was the fact that that's Hunt. You can hear that's me rapping. You know what I'm saying? Because it sounds like this is an English guy. It's not them times people was rapping with an American kind of accent.
Man was doing bury that.
Yeah, son. And, you know, like
bury that. I was doing bury that.
Get what I'm saying?
I was doing bury that
because that's all we kind of knew at the time. But me, I was fully British.
I think for me it was like 2006. 2006, I started coming out of that American type of rapping.
Type of rap and stuff.
Yeah.
And even the beats that man was picking them times, it's like a certain type of beat.
Because remember, you used to get them instrumentals, beats on CDs, and you know what I'm saying? From
Dilla and all that.
you know what I'm saying?
Things, innit?
Like some mad instrumentals. I remember like Frenchie.
Yeah.
Frenchie.
Yeah.
He used to come down to the end, shot the man them the CDs and everything, and give man bass like instrumentals and everything.
25 instrumentals on one CD. So you go
yeah,
home, you just got bare
Yo,
of them, innit?
So you're going through them and then boom. Like, French used to bring man bare of those kind of CDs still. And then around, say, like 06 is when I started coming out of that element of rapping in American. That was because of my brother. My brother told me, stop.
Yeah.
Yo, stop rapping like American. Listen to Dando, listen to Ricks, listen to Cowboy. Listen, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, kind of put you in the right direction.
Yeah, so from there I started kind of listening to them and trying to study a little bit of like, how, I mean, and I thought, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So I know you started rapping and everything, and I know you was doing your thing, yeah? Like, you got music videos, like you got music videos that I saw you in a music video.
Yeah. Well, I was in
UK overstood days, no?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
this
but-
is like 07.
Yeah, but I always used to think you was from like more Islington sort of.
Yeah, this is what's happened. I'm rapping from Stoke Newton, which is N16, with LORD, Lordship.
Yes.
That's
Lordship Lane. You know.
No, Lordship Lane's Tottenham, we're Lordship Road.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're like in Stokey history, our estates in Hackney history, but in Stokey history, that's Lordship. Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying.
We've got like people were listening. when we started doing our thing, it was big. We was on Mystic FM. Do you get what I'm saying? And it was round about the same times. Mashtown had already just started, so they would already been mashing up the whole of Hackney. But we was, I would say, us and Pure Slime, who's Pembury boys, or let's say Big Moves. We was the Hackney.
Big Moves was Brissets, right?
Brissett.
Yeah.
So when
Highbury Grove, we're all friends. We've all gone school again. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So Big Moves, Brissett, Watchman, Frostman, Platinum Sterling.
Yeah.
They're doing their thing. They was in Stamford Hill, then they moved to Homerton.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just for Hackney, the sounds like LORD, Stokey, Mashtown Fields.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pure Slime from Pembury.
Yeah.
They were the
pioneer, like the main-
pioneers, the big names that
Yeah.
I don't know how far the CDs got, if it went to Northwest or
Definitely
these other
come to
places.
West, yeah.
Like maybe they did, but we
100%.
just was happy with it being in Hackney.
in Hackney.
We was
So
happy with
everybody
that.
just knew that, yo, these are the guys that
These
are
are the,
smashing
so
it.
everyone knew who he was. Do you understand what I'm saying? But that kind of died out because man started going jail, and you know, like it just LORD kind of popped down in terms of us making music. And
What year would that have been? Like?
Been, yeah.
so say like we're 04 we're starting. No, I'm started 04. The man them have seen me who are, they're not youngers.
Yeah.
But they're younger than me.
Yeah.
So at the time, they're youngers.
Yeah.
They're adults. They're fully adults now. Like, you know them ones.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
them,
that's like one of my younger that was here, but he's not a younger no more.
he's not a younger.
Yeah,
So
he's
don't
not a
call
younger
him
no
a
more.
younger
Yeah.
no more.
Yeah.
But they were youngers at the time.
Yeah.
They've seen raw Hunt. The Hunt's getting like Hunt from the flats is getting ratings for rapping. Like, this is mad.
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
thinking
yeah,
they're
yeah.
the shit.
Yeah.
So they've decided they're rapping, but I'm gonna embrace that now because I'm now the oldest. I look like
The guy.
innit?
Yeah.
Even though I'm talking sense and they're talking bare crud. But
Yeah.
bare madness. They're talking bare crud. 4
I
5.
used to talk crud though.
No, well, when I listen back, I was.
Yeah.
I was, but with a bit of sense, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling you, like, listen to it. I'm talking sense. It's in
Like the Nas kind of thing.
yeah, they're talking bare madness. So that's how we're kind of going through.
Yeah.
But where that's kind of, and it seemed like it was for longer, but when I look at the dates of when CDs came out, it was 1 year or 2 years, max, and then they stopped. So now by then they've brought Jay Spades has come to the studio. He's on our first mixtape.
Yeah.
I'm on his first mixtape. Do you get what I'm saying? Joe Black.
Right.
Tallman said, I think it's Tallman, has said, there's a next rapper. Like, it's not Marks, it's not the, you know, like all the other rappers that we know who's who. This is Joe Black. Who's Joe Black? Oh, this guy from Islam. Listen to the tape, whatever.
Yeah.
Pedal Bike Diaries. Do you get what I'm saying? So man's listening to that, like, wow, this guy's tough still. Yeah, bring him. So they brought him. We've gone studio, we've done 1 or 2 tunes. He's coming to our studio every day now, fam. Do you get what I'm saying? He's coming to every session. So on our first album, he's heavily predominant. He's on every track. You think he's LORD.
Yeah.
You think it's part of you, like,
You think he's LORD. But then when you hear the Mashtown album, he's on all of their tracks.
But was you on the Mashtown as well?
I wasn't on. I've got tunes with members like T-Mac.
Yeah.
We did a separate tune on Making Ends Meet, and I've done a tune in the Westy days where Tallman, because he's like a gatekeeper in terms of connecting things. Tallman's a man that will just go and pick up K-Coke and bring him to the estate, or pick up Marks and bring him to the studio. Do you get what I'm saying? So he was making them kind of connections, innit? So the LORD things kind of faded out. So now where I've done tunes with these other guys, Blacks, Propane, they've kind of let me know about Westies.
Yeah.
So now Dave was here with, do you understand? They was
Propane from your end.
no, Propane's from Islington as well. He's from Finsbury Park.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I've just liked. We've done a performance and seen Propane, and then I've just liked how he's on the TV. He's on this thing, and like that's what I kind of look at. Like he's on what I'm on, so I've connected with him, and he's cool, innit? So then, boom, yeah, he's told me about Westies.
Okay.
Yeah, Blacks is there. We've gone there. Then Squeaks is there all of a sudden.
Right, so right, you lot are just all linking up.
Yeah, we're just linking up because we know that like you're on music.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know what? I think that was them times. It was a good time because all the artists were linking up with each other.
Yeah.
And then all the artists, it's like you said in it. It's in your borough where the music is just floating around.
Just floating around.
Just floating around where now everybody.
That was like DVD era, is it?
Yeah.
DVDs and yeah, it was just crazy because it was like DVDs, CDs. It's just like man, what you got in studio? Yeah, come. I turn up, but you're the man, but you're not the man yet.
Yeah.
You're just not the man yet.
Is that Tool? Are you saying Tool Man or rapper?
Just rappers like that's Page.
Yeah.
But you're not Page yet. Like you're not
The guy.
You're not greatness yet.
Yeah, you're not legendary
greatness
yet.
to us, if
So
that
you
makes
basically
sense.
all came up in the same.
Yeah, it's all the same
battlefield,
kind
so-
of. Yeah, so it's like, okay, yeah, we've heard of Page,
Yeah.
but he's done great stuff before. Let's not say that. Like, but do you know what I mean? It's like when I've met Blacks, he's got one mixtape out. He doesn't even know about the mixtape.
Yeah.
That makes sense. He's just come. He's even came
Wait,
to
hold
us,
on, hold on. He had the mixtape out that he didn't know nothing about the mixtape.
like, because his cousin.
Oh,
His cousin was the person, the mastermind behind. He just could rap.
Yeah.
So he's come to our studio and rapped lyrics that later on, when Mashtown CD came out, was the same lyrics.
Yeah.
So there was a big thing at the time. It's like, right, he's saying the same lyrics on Mashtown and LORD.
Oh,
I've interviewed.
But did that not cause the situation though?
At the time, it was just like,
You ain't got no bars.
yeah, that was the. But because he was so great, because he was so sick at bars and he was
Yeah.
so highly regarded, it's just you say it and then don't.
I didn't like that, you know.
Yeah.
I don't like
Sometimes
artists.
I feel like
I didn't like. I don't like artists that do that.
more people did it than
What,
just.
same
It wasn't just
lyrics
him.
on the same thing?
Loads of people.
Yeah,
did
go
it.
to-
I've done it though.
You've done that before.
No,
I've done it bare times.
I've never done that.
You have, Justo.
I've never.
100%
You said bars on this tune and then
You
said
just
that
said it
same
somewhere
bar
else.
on another tune.
On another
The
beat.
other day.
Definitely.
What?
You literally tried to do that the other day.
Where? But what track?
I can't, bro, you tried to.
Don't do that.
I'm telling you.
Don't
bro.
Was it the
do
one
that.
you lot filmed? Was it the stuff you filmed?
No.
No, that one then.
No, but-
That one was off the dome.
In in your studio in Kelly, I've said you think you was recording something, and I went, bro, you've done that already. Yeah, alright, cool.
Well, when we're freestyling,
Then you caught
I
it.
don't know, but
I wasn't recording it.
Heard that already.
No, wait, 'cause this guy's a sly guy. Wait, Matt. Was I recording that verse though?
I swear you're trying to.
Nah, Matt, don't do that. I've never done that. I've
Maybe you
never
said the
done that.
verse to him before.
Do you know what I've never? Let me tell you what I've never done that.
I've done that. Even I've done that.
You've done that bare times.
Nah, I've only got a few lyrics.
No, man, on 10 different songs.
You've done that. 100% that.
Nah.
You don't know, especially if you make it a tune,
You don't know if
might
it's
have not
coming.
done something with it.
It
by
might
the
not.
time
It's
you've
not
done it, so
out.
you might just-
It's
So
not
you just
out.
done it
Like you
again.
don't know. Sometimes we're just
Yeah.
in the studio. Like, what you got any bars? Oh yeah, man. And I
Ah,
say some
cool.
bars. I said that on the next tune, but I don't know if that tune's out yet.
Yeah.
It's
Bro,
that kind
but
of
this is
vibe.
my problem, yeah. You see it when I see artists come through, like, you know, Samir comes with bare bars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then when we're doing a tune, yeah, he wants to jump on that tune.
Yeah.
But has those bars
Been on another
been
tune.
on another tune?
Yeah.
Because if they've been on another tune, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It has to be fresh.
Yeah, that's why you want them to write the bars now.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Let me show you where I got that from. See, when I saw Dando going into the studio, yeah? Dando was always like, because he never used to write. Imagine Dando wasn't writing back then. He was just doing it all off.
No pen, no pad.
Yeah, he was doing
that's
it
propane
like
style.
like what
That's
Jay-Z.
propane. The propane does that. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
He
Yeah.
doesn't write his bars down. He just starts mumbling and then
Yeah.
goes in the thing and says the
Bars.
You know what I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what Dando's did, you know what I'm saying? He used to do that, go in there like boom, 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 and I'm like, right, bro, what?
You write that before. Like,
Oh
you
yeah,
wanna know
when
his
did
formula.
you? Yeah, when did you do this?
formula,
When did
yeah.
you write these bars, bro? Like, but you know, that's when I realized this guy's coming with bare bars every single day.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And his bars are always different. You get what I'm saying? So I realized, yo, he's
active.
He's active and he's exercising his mind.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, no, definitely.
Like he's exercising
Definitely.
on a whole different level. But I never rated artists as that they did a song over there and then they came back over here and did it on another tune. Nah, I didn't rate that. I just felt like, yo.
Yeah. See what? Yeah, I think
He just wanted it to
I
be,
probably
you know,
had a problem with it at the time, but I don't think it was expressed as a problem. I think everyone just did it because I even did it a couple of times. So there's tunes where you might say, "Oh, see this bar, Hunt," and I'll say it's on that tune, and then you tell me, "No, it's not. It's on this freestyle or something," and I think, "Oh yeah." Man was slacking that day. I didn't have no bars that day, so I just
wanted to be a part of the song.
Like, I just drawed for that one. Didn't know. It's like I rap, you don't rap. Yeah. But all of a sudden, we're in the studio and you're saying, "No, let's do our tune, my tune." I'm just gonna give you any bars because you don't rap, and then you've actually gone and put the tune out now. That's your biggest tune.
Because it's like, yo, I did my tune with Hunt.
I've done a tune with Hunt. Like, so you're actually pushing this further than all the other tunes because you're rating the tune by bars I've said on bloody Ring the Alarm or Meet Billy or like on one of my more bait known tracks. So fam, that's how it kind of with Blacks. But I've interviewed him on the Golden Era, and he said, obviously, because me saying it sounds like, wow, Blacks was just writing, like just saying the same bars. He said that he was going studio with them first, so I had to just accept it. I thought you did bars with us, put our thing out, and then went to them and said the same bars. That's crazy.
Well, he done it first.
He said, he explained to me, "No, Hunt, don't go around saying that." Like if that was the myth that he was thinking. No, he did it with them first.
Okay.
Like, something happened with their studio.
Yeah, or they just.
No, something happened. Like like them times if something it's like it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't work. So I don't know if they knew what to do. It just so he thought all of them songs were wiped out. Therefore, them bars are too good to just
be put to waste.
So then we got them bars, if that makes sense. But with he was good at like changing up the last 4 bars. Yo, Hunt, and add you into the bars. So it sounds like it's tailored, but it's bars that he's got.
Okay. That he flipped.
Yeah, that he flipped it. He's flipped it and added it to that. So and then
but okay. You can't
know what I mean? So
because I was gonna say like
it felt like at the time, but when he's explained, it's like, okay, that makes sense. That's why we got the bars like that. That's why that might have started a narrative at the time, like he wasn't writing bars when really he was. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just that I can't waste 20. If he's on 20 of their songs and they're all not coming out, what are you talking about? It's 2016.
You know what's so crazy? I've got a song with K Coke. Until this day, I've never released that track. And that was meant to be on Rock and Roller. Do you remember? I don't think you remember that. Oh,
that's on
like
that's on Kilburn Times.
No, it's not.
No,
that's The Road Is Cold.
When you roll,
No, not that one there. There's another one I did in Rock and Roller. It's me and Cole. But I heard those bars in another tune he did, but he came back and redid a whole new verse
for you,
for me. But I've never ever released it. Do you get what I'm saying? I've never released it. Even right now, I've got an album coming out called Malvern Road. I've got a tune with him. I haven't released yet, and I'm not gonna lie, it might not even come out this year. It might just come out next year. Do you know what I'm saying? It just depends how everything goes. So like I get it when people might think like, are you gonna? But I think sometimes it's
don't know where the tune's gone from.
You just said but I think sometimes it's just good to check. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just good to check. That's why I always feel like it's good to always write. Like even if you did that lyrical for down that bar over there, and then they're because you don't know how long they could be holding there for 5 years. Because I hear artists to say, yo, I've got songs that I've done with very that's never
still ain't come out.
You get what I'm saying? I did that in 2000. You know what I'm saying? And
but you know what? Sometimes the bar you spit, it's
cold.
Sometimes like you've asked me to do a tune, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm gonna go mad on this track now, fam, because a track with someone else sometimes is more exciting than my own track. Just writing my own lyrics, I've got to think of concepts and all this. But if I'm competing with someone that's saying, Hunt, I think this is you, I'm trying to kill you, but give a whole picture. Do you understand what I'm saying? the lyric I'm gonna give you is I've called up the ancestors for even get this kind of bars.
To come
So
out,
the fact that you haven't brought it out, it's just like.
But did you used to go for
This is crazy, cut. You know them ones. I might not say it,
Yeah.
but like, where's the tune from? You
Did
meant
you
to
kn-
drop that long time. Like,
Did you not go studio sometime and when you record their songs, did they never give you like your own copy for you to take home?
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But at that point, if that song doesn't come out, don't you reach out to them and say to them, listen, this tune was so hard, I want to release it, I want to put on my thing.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I've ever. I probably just move on to the next. But I have got onto people like.
See what's going on with this?
Oh, where's that tune? Like, I did a tune even recently. I've done a tune with KC 16 section. Yeah, someone he used to be in PDC, but through the golden era, I've seen. Wow, my man's good at rapping.
Yeah.
A tune's manifest. You know, like it's in there.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, cuz, do you know the chorus I just gave you?
It was mad.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, and I've got I've got the name. Like, more. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not like he hasn't got a name. He's doing his thing, but cuz you're meant to be saying, I got the tune with Hunt.
Hunt right now, yeah.
And not only have I got the tune, it's like if you say, who is Hunt? Then listen to this.
Yeah.
I've got this tune.
Yeah.
Like, you haven't just got an idiot lyric from me, fam. You've got a proper.
Oh, yeah. You know what? What was your first project that you did that you really spent and put your all in, and you know this is my?
I would say I've did the LORD mixtape. That was collective. All I needed to do was just rap. I was just on every track. I didn't care about the other stuff. I just cared about burning all of these. The youngest, burn them up, shut up. You understand?
Yeah.
Shut up, man. You understand what I'm saying? You're talking crud, but watch this. Bam, bam. That was all I cared about. You understand?
Yeah,
See, when it got to Westy days, it's like, okay, Squeaks is working on Welcome to the Neighborhood.
Yeah.
Blacks is working on.
What year was this?
This is like 07. Do you know them ones? 07, 08.
Hey,
So we're all
I kind of feel like do you know what I kind of feel like? I kind of feel like, you see Frenchie?
He was coming there as well.
See, I kind of feel
To
like,
the house there. He was coming to. He was
you see
turning
when
up.
we was doing our rapping thing, we done a mixtape called Lock, Stock and the Whole Fucking Lot. That came out in 2005.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know Frenchie had that, and I know Frenchie was going around and making people like,
know about this and
know about that, because the way
connecting
we structured that as a beautiful mixtape, classic.
Yeah.
But only thing with that mixtape a bit, man sounds a bit American. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when we came back in 2009, we dropped Kilburn Time, innit? Yeah, because long period of gap. Dropping the next project.
Yeah.
But that at that time we're fully active. You know what I mean? On the roadside.
Yeah.
It's like some mans are going jail. Some man, you know what I'm saying? You know, so you're not really thinking about music like that too tough normal. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like, bro, when I started seeing a lot of I started seeing a lot of UK. That's why I asked what year.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
I started seeing a lot of UK artists coming through. Do you know what I mean? Dropping a project, because at them times there for me, I used to see people like PDC, SAS. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Squilla Kids.
They're the proper DVD era. They ran the DVD era. Them, I would say the PDC lot. Like it was more when it came to rap, it would be more South London that I would see, to be honest with you. But then,
well, on the
because
DVD,
they had their own DVDs. PDC had their own DVD. They made a DVD. I think it went with their mix.
Yeah, I remember.
They did, innit?
Naja Souls was more directed.
Yeah,
more
they had their
Soul.
own DVD. So
Yeah.
He had a good vision, you know, Jaja Soul.
you know what I mean? They used to film stuff.
Yeah, man. So go on, Karen, sorry to cut you. Like, you're talking about working on like the project when Squeak is working.
Squeaks is working on Welcome to the Neighborhood. I think Blacks has just gone jail, but he had just done King of the Underground or some, like.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? He came out and probably started working.
Wasn't
on
it something
Brilliant
like a tape called Cream? That's where I met him them times in.
No, Cream Block. That's his camp.
Okay.
Where I thought was Cream Block, he said it's not even Cream
Mike,
Block.
what did you just do?
Fuck! I just pressed the wrong fucking thing.
We were just recording, bro.
Hold on. Just 1 second. We can carry on.
Yeah. Cream Block. Yeah. Blacks was working on. He was going jail though. Kept on going jail. You know what I mean?
So he
But,
never
like,
reached his full potential.
Yeah, Benny Banks had just come to the studio. Someone just brought him to the studio randomly. Like, it wasn't even heard of to bring a new rapper. There was already rappers there, bro.
Yeah,
We already
yeah,
had
yeah,
Squeaks, already had Blacks, myself and Propane.
Yeah.
And then there was Frosty and Freeze.
Frosty. Yeah, Frosty was.
Yeah, Frosty was French.
Yeah.
Do you
He was
understand?
hard. Still,
That's
I
why
like-
French would be there sometimes, just there like with bare weed, just watching,
Bunning the weed,
just
innit?
bunning the weed and just watching
yeah.
like whatever and saying, "You man can make it, man." You know, like that
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
You
yeah.
get what I'm saying?
This
fam?
is hard. This is hard. Yeah.
So we'd just be there in Westies. So like it'd be my session today, but when I've gone there, Squeaks is there because he's Westie's friend.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Do you know what I mean?
get
So
what
it
you
just turns from that song I did today that I writ, then Westie puts on the next beat. And then, Hunt, you want this beat? All right, cool. What, Squeaks? You got bars? Yeah, all right then. And then we start writing, but do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Blacks might turn up, Propane might turn up. So
And everybody's jumping on the tune.
yeah, so that today's your tune, so that's your tune with you on the chorus, and then there's always a tune after where it's a free whoever's here kind of.
Yeah,
and all of them tunes kind of started to pack up. UK Overstood. He's from he's from the area.
Yeah, he's
from
from-
that the same vicinity as them.
Yeah.
So he's just turned up to like check, man. Not
Yeah.
to come and film no videos. He's just
Come and check
checked,
you lot.
man, and seen raw. One day he's turned up with a camera.
No way.
He just turned up with a camera. I don't know like where he got this camera from. Just turned up with a camera. He had never camera before, but he had the camera now. And said, yeah. Like, we're listening to the tunes, he's heard the banger. Let's go outside and film it. And then from that first video, it's like UK Overstood.
Begun.
It was already doing it, but it's like it just
took it to
that one room. I'm not saying
because of all the artists that was in that one room.
all of the artists in that one room is what was the build, because now he can do a Benny Banks song. Do you get what I'm saying? Benny Banks has turned up one day and someone said, "Oh yeah, you lot be quiet, he's gonna rap." But man's thinking, do you mean he's gonna rap? Who's that? Like, who's that?
He burns the
Like,
mic.
who's this, fam? Like, we
Yeah.
talking about like, and then he just goes on and just goes so crazy,
Yeah, you're like, raw.
kills it. Like, man's like,
Wow. Wow. Yeah. That was hard. That was hard. Yeah.
keep it up. Like, What's your name? Like, you know,
Yeah,
them
Benny
ones,
Bank.
Nah, it wasn't even Benny Bank. It was Benny Blanco or something. Like, it was something else. And then man kind of said, no. Like, we kind of,
Changed his name for him.
I'm not gonna say it was me, but it kind of, Benny Banks.
Yeah.
Better Nate. You
Who
understand?
really called him Benny first, though? Honestly.
His name's Ben.
Yeah, his name's Ben.
Yeah.
So he came, like, he was Benny Blanco or something like that. Something along the lines. But yeah, he was sick straight away. And the same day, UK Overstood Junior turned up as he normally did. And like, what? Stand there. Like, that was the first video we did in Westies. Every other video was outside.
Oh, that's when you're all.
That's how I knew, yeah, this guy's, you get me? Because we went outside to film our videos. This time it was like, no, we're gonna make this happen now. So film, yeah, there. It's proper like in the corner kind of thing.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the song's so sick, it still
Yeah.
did what it was meant to do.
I can't lie. When I heard Benny Bank rapping, I was thinking like, "Yo, who's this guy?" Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And Frenchie
he's
said to me,
always been sick. Always from the beginning. Always been sick.
Yeah, wow, that's amazing. I can't even
I
lie.
mean, yeah.
But it's mad, yeah, like how all of you lot were all going to this one studio.
Mm-hmm.
And it's mad how you lot already had like a culture in your estate.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Or should I say just in you lot's borough alone? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Like, I'm not from their borough. I'm just Propane and Blacks. I would more say Propane as just thought, no, but what about Hunt? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, Hunt's on it. Like, so they've just kind of infiltrated me. My name's Hunt. My brethren call me Huntizzy. So I'm Huntizzy, but they're from Izzy.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you're thinking it's Hunt Izzy.
Yeah.
But because it's too hard to explain to every single person, no, I'm from Stokey, and Do you get what I'm saying? Innit?
Yeah, I
Like,
get
it's
what
the
you
same battle that we have
So
with
is
that.
Propane from Islington?
He's from Islington, which is N4. So we still, I'm from Hackney, Stokey, but I'm more in, it feels at times, it felt more in common with people from North Side, if that makes sense. But we're meant to be classed as Hackney.
That's like
East.
That's like, what's it called as well, isn't it? What's it called? Is it Manor House?
That's a next place that falls in. It's right there, all next to it.
Hackney.
It's Hackney, but
Yeah,
it's
Manor
Hackney, but
Hackney, isn't it?
it's Manor House.
Yeah.
If you ask them,
Yeah.
they're not gonna say. They might say Hackney, just like we're from Hackney, but really,
side of Hackney,
the
actually.
first thing they're gonna say is, "I'm from Manor House." If you ask someone from Stokey, "Are you from Hackney?" They're gonna say, "Nah, fam, I'm from Stokey." They're gonna say I'm from Stokey.
they're not gonna say
I'm
they're
from
from
Hackney, but I'm from Stokey. Like we got a bit because it's just how
I
it
get
works.
it. I understand because you want to rep your ends.
Yeah, we've battled
Yeah.
so many. Like the East lot might not say when they're saying E5, E8, E9, they don't say N16. So we felt over the years, it's felt like okay, well, yeah. So we're more with the N17s and the N.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? But they're technically
yeah.
So what
whole
about
different
the rest
area.
of the YBM then?
they're
Yeah,
all
why
from
be-
Finsbury Park.
Oh, they're full. Oh, okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? So they've brought me. So
Hey, Hunt, sound like you was really moving around the whole set. Like you was really in. Like by the sound of it, you're knowing all of these artists, and all of these artists are really fucking with you.
In your vicinity, you're involved in the music culture.
Yeah. You're
yeah,
involved in there.
I'm
like.
involved in the music culture, but I know the people.
Yeah, separately.
I know I know the music guys, but I know the guy as
That's
well.
bringing everybody to man, basically.
Like, no, I know the man them. You know, like the
yeah,
people
of course.
that's the front
That's
page.
the man them that are governing the place.
Yeah, the front page man them. I know them.
yeah.
They're my friends.
Yeah.
But
So you're good on the
Hunt's
ends.
always been like this. So just leave him. Like I've always
Let
said,
him do his thing.
just let him, like, if he goes over there and creates a little crowd over there, like, raw, shit. Hunt, not like I tricked them.
Yeah.
Not like I've tricked the new people, but they're thinking, Hunt, like, in this world of badness and who runs shit,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to compete with you. You're the man. You govern up the ends. I'm Hunt. I'm good.
Yeah. I'm cutting through.
I'm good.
Yeah.
So if I go over here and able to conduct myself in this room, you're all thinking, "Raw, Tid Hunt, is that how you did?" Like, because they know I can kick it over here with all of them guys. I can kick it with them. I know.
Yeah, I know. What
I
you mean,
know
Hunt.
the people that's meant to be known. When I hear people telling stories of this person and that person has been amongst my friends. Do you know what I mean? Like, forget the glamorizing thing, but I know what I mean. Do you understand what I'm
understand what
saying?
you mean, yeah.
So through that, it's allowed me to be able to do my music. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can go to a studio in Wood Green with G Money and all of the mob and feel safe because I've just come to do music. And do you get what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not on any of that.
yeah, I'm not on that. Like, that's
Yeah,
just
I'm
not-
Hunt. Like,
I'm just Hunt. Like,
yeah,
I'm
just
trying to be
Hunt.
my own entity. So,
Yeah.
like, he's from there, but
He's not involved.
he's not. That's not
Yeah,
him.
he
like,
just does his thing. Like he's not in no like problems or anything like that. Yeah, I
and
fucks
I've
with that.
been able to kind of navigate my way
through
through the music, if you get what I'm saying. So man's been Angel Town, walking through Angel Town, oblivious to the fact that this is not the area that you just be
walking through.
just walking through without someone maybe coming to.
So who are you?
Yeah,
But there's like a different spider web in that sort of. You see that the music thing that you're talking about.
yeah.
There is a spider web that gives you like a pass to walk away.
Pastor to
But it's you know it's funny you say
kind
that
of
because
navigate myself.
Like ASB's kind of like in that.
yeah,
Yes.
SB's definitely in that
web.
kind of
Yes.
web. Yeah.
It's music. I'm not involved in
Yeah.
that past. That's
I know
not
my man. I know my
yeah,
man.
I do know him though.
Yeah.
I might even interview him.
Yeah.
Guess what? He's not gonna say nothing about you.
Yeah.
Because I won't air it. And see, when you say something about him, I'm gonna say, cuz I'm not really. I don't actually want to hear. Like, it's not interesting to what.
Yeah.
If that, do you understand what I'm saying? And that just saves all of us in the long run, because we're trying to do a mission of going here. So sometimes people, we gotta just leave that story alone sometimes. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get what you mean.
For what we want to do now.
yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I heard someone say a saying, yeah, on TikTok. I've been listening to very TikTok lately, but on TikTok I hear someone saying, yeah, we need to leave the circle alone, because you just go round and round and round in circles. Even if you're trying to do good, someone in the circle might not be.
yes.
So you need to change that circle into a line.
Yes.
And have a
so
line.
you're going
where
straight,
people don't
with destination. Yes.
So no, but if you cross the line, you're gone.
Yes, okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So
yeah.
that's like what your sort of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't have a circle.
You have a line.
You have a line that if
you cross that line, yeah, you got
I ain't
to,
fucking-
I can't work with you because it's not going to work. But I'll still chat to you, but let me do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, fam.
I feel what you're saying.
Let me just do what I'm doing here, fam. Because I do rate you. You know I rate you, but because man's
Yeah, I'm
do
of,
you get what I mean?
yeah.
the golden era. I can't run that podcast and without someone having a disagreement with it if I'm biased or if I move away and just play their music and not
that music.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no. I fuck with
and
you.
that's
on
how
that
I've kind of done my whole carried myself as well.
Yeah.
But when this comes to being out with the man them, they're even rating me more.
Yeah.
Because of the path that I've kind of
taken. Yeah, come on, man, respect that.
they're rating it more.
Yeah,
and I feel the love more.
Shall I tell you why? Because you're real.
I'm keeping it
You get
as
it? Some
real as I
people-
can.
Some people will do what you're doing, but behind closed doors. That's why it will cause problems.
Yeah.
When you wear your heart on your sleeve and be who you are, it's cool.
Yeah.
that's facts.
I try my best anyway, fam.
No, that's facts. You know, how was it creating Golden Era? And what gave you the idea to create Golden Era? And why?
It's lockdown, I think. It's me. It stems from me just always wanting to do stuff with people. So whenever I'm doing something, it's always I always want to involve as much of my friends as I can. So I've always been like that with the music. I'm always finding things that maybe you can be the DJ. Yeah, you might not be the best DJ, but you're my brethren. I can work with you.
And we can work something.
I'm gonna boost you as much as I can to let's do this thing, cuz trust me.
Yeah.
And I'm always trying to do stuff with my people, and they're on it it's like they wait.
Yeah.
And they can watch this as well, man. They will watch this, but they just wait sometimes. Sometimes it's raw Hunt.
Yeah.
How did you get that interview?
Yeah.
Hunt, raw, I see you on this, raw. It's gonna be raw Hunt, I see you on the session.
Don't shout me.
Raw, you're doing your thing.
Don't shout me again, though.
It's that kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You believe, but you believe when someone else believes. When someone else is gassing Hunt, then it's not but
I get what you mean, Hunt.
it's that kind of but even though I get that feeling or it feels like that, I still want to work. I still want to do stuff with as much as my people as I can. So I'm always thinking of things that we can. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So the man them said to me over the lockdown period, "Oh, can we do a podcast? Because we can't link up to play football no more, what we would know. We're playing football, man. This man's shit, that man's shit. Because we're just linking up so we can
play
link.
football. Yeah.
We don't care about football. I just want to link my friends.
Yeah.
And have that half an hour after the game of jokes.
Yeah.
We're smoking weed, fam. We just played football. Why we it's just jokes. It's just to link my brethren, really. And
man.
the
That's good,
lockdown
man.
has been
Smash that up.
So we're thinking of ways of still
Communicating with each other.
What made you think podcast? Was there any other podcast that you saw?
So for you,
them times I think probably No Behavior was hot.
Yeah.
So that's tricky and lippy and stuff, innit? Yeah. And I think
for the culture.
Sorry, and then No Behavior might have been bubbling as well.
COVID as well.
Yeah, so because they're doing it, not because they're doing it, but they're from the ends.
Up your,
That's man them from the ends, and what they doing?
It can make sense.
What are they doing? They're sitting down and just running jokes on each other and talking.
What we do after
Oh my God, we do that already, fam. Oh my God, I've been in the room with these same guys, and they're not even like acting. They're not even putting a script on, cuz you know what they're doing? Just being themselves.
Yeah.
That's all they're doing. And the same way I'll be laughing if I was in the room or maybe joining in, I'm sitting at home watching them. So when the man them, and I haven't said it, the man them have said, can't we do a podcast? Like, you know, like, so I'm thinking, wow, you lots of there's something you lots of
finally want to do.
So
as a collective.
So I've like, because I know where, if my man them sit down on the thing, it's just like you lots know, when you lot sit down collectively, you know the madness. Like, you know all of, like,
it's going off.
These shows are good, but you know the first shows, like when there's no rules, there's no all sorts of
it's going in it.
Madness is happening all over. But you're just thinking it's just normal, isn't it? I know what it would be like with my man them. The jokes that we would have, like, so they're on it. So we must have done about 3 or 4 episodes, and then obviously lockdown's done. So man them's gone back to their same
routine, football.
Like,
wait, hold on. Who else was on it at first?
On the first podcast we did was called From Experience. It's me and my man them. So it's me, Andy Stacks.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, JT Squidler, he raps as well.
Was it like a black guy?
Nah, it's just like, I'd have to send you the link to it. It's like, we've got about 3 episodes, and even that to me was like, we got 1,000 views. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like
you should have carried on.
Ends was watching this. Like, people was watching. Like,
you should have carried on.
They started getting in their
head.
Nah, cuz man, nah, podcast. Like, when it's not cool to do podcasts no more, it's come on, man. Like, I can't come on Tuesday, like, no more. You know them ones, like, man, like, it's turned from 5-6 man to like 3 man to like, it's just Hunt now, isn't it?
Do you know what's crazy? Come like the session. It's like
it's not as fun as not as fun as normal.
It's like people like you. Some people will come. Like 1 minute, Ricks is having fun with it. Next is not.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Then, but punch will pull up. You know what I mean. And then
because remember, podcast carries feelings after. If that makes sense. Unless you're in podcast world and you understand, like, you know, when you film something here, I don't know what you're like, but you see me, when I film something here, I just watch it. I don't watch it, I skim through it.
Yeah.
I skim through it to get timestamps. Once I skim through it, I feel like I've kind of watched it. Like, so I don't feel the same way as if I just watched it.
That's why I don't watch it
until
it comes out. So I'll watch it like when everybody else is watching it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Because I'm doing it on my own, I have to watch it. So it's like, I feel like I don't even want to watch this no more. I don't even...
Because I've already done what I've already watched it. And then
when I do watch it, I start to see things that I don't like about myself. Like my own pet peeves. You think, like, I annoy myself more than like anyone else on the camera. Some of the things I think, Hunt, shut up. Like, I'm self-critical like that. So I don't want to even watch myself sometimes.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Do you know what? I don't mind watching myself. You know what I mean? It's only when Mack and them will be like, right, and I'll be like, rah, what did I say? Do you know what I'm saying? Because they always make me feel like I'm saying something mad or I'm saying something wrong.
That's what I'm saying. I just want to say it, and if I've said it, I said it. I don't want to be going back, because you see, if I go back and watch it, I might start thinking, Hunt, you shouldn't have said that. And then I'm having a battle with myself over some footage that's out.
Yeah.
That's why the people that are... See, when you put footage out, man's filming, while you're arguing about my footage of this week, guess what? You can't cancel me. Do you know why? Because I'm filming next week's footage already. Before you think to cancel, I've already got next week and the week after footage to put out.
Yeah.
So how are you going to cancel me? The only way you can cancel me is by, and I'm not saying me, I'm just saying in general, how are you going to cancel? Just you don't watch that person's... No one watch it and then they're cancelled.
Yeah.
But if you watch it, then they're not cancelled.
They're not cancelled
and
at all,
they're filming it while you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, after when your friends decided they didn't want to do it no more, and everybody kind of just went back with their normal life when lockdown was done, how did you come up?
Yeah, I'm still thinking I want to do podcast though. Like, it's so bad. The man them said, yeah, like everyone put a bill. You know, like when it's got to that now.
Yeah.
You want to do podcasts? What do you think is free? Everyone pull out our bills. There's 8 of us. Like, that's
Yeah. That's enough.
come
yeah.
on, pull out our bills, and the man will go and get this and get that. So man had the little GoPro, the Roadcaster, the rope. You know, like I've got a couple.
Like yeah.
We've had the lights and all of them things. So I had it. I was in charge of it, innit?
Yeah.
But now these guys don't want to do it no more. So I'm thinking, I want to do my own podcast now then, fam.
I might as well just use the thing.
I'm using it's my things. You lots can't tell me about what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When it came down to it, everyone put their P's in, so that's it.
I'm not gonna lie. See if the man them was putting down P's on the equipment and they want to stop rapping, I'm taking the whole shit.
It's all yours.
Because you know what? They don't want to do it no more. I'm gonna take the whole shit and put it to use. Do you feel man say, Justo, that's man, get out of it? Yeah. You get what I'm saying? What you do with it? You get what I'm saying?
If anything, just feel a part of my journey, man. Don't get me wrong, I'll shout you out. Like, if I get anywhere, look, I'm telling the story now.
Nah, yeah, come on, bro.
So everyone's gonna get their accolades for something that's propelled me onto doing.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Do you know, but it's a beautiful thing, the fact that, that you carried on. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you saw a vision on the podcasting thing. But you see, the question that I'm asking you, why did you come up with Golden Era? Why? Like, why gave you for your one to stand that out of everybody else's one?
Because the first one was from experience. So that was trying to be like on a OG kind of level. Like we've been there and we've seen this from our experience. Not everyone's experience, but from my stories from my experience. Yeah. So I'm already trying to come on a level where, like a big brother. You know, like, they will say unks, but I don't, man, don't, you mean unks? Like a big brother, it feels more like, do you get what I'm saying? So in my head, I'm thinking, I can do a podcast like what they've been doing, but see, sometimes, some weeks, Hunt's grumpy. Some weeks I'm happy. I'm not the same person every.
Yeah. I
So
get what you mean.
if you want, if I'm going to do a podcast, I might not do it next week because I might be in that kind of mood where so I need to find something where it's not about my feelings. It's about my job.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the only thing I could see myself being able to take myself out of any mood that I'm in is music. Because no matter what, any time in my life, I'll be pissed with whatever, but I'm going to the studio today.
Yeah, because that's what excites you.
So that's,
you know what I mean? That's your thing.
I can block out things because I've got bars to go on. Do you understand what I'm saying? So music, I kind of have a kind of feeling towards it that I reckon if I did a music podcast, then I might actually be able to snap out of that feeling to whatever I feel like before the camera goes on. As soon as it goes, yo, I'm ready.
I'm ready. Yeah. I'm snapping.
Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, fam. And the podcast that I'd seen going on and doing, talking about music as a genre or my time that I feel like I was in it. Yeah. They never mentioned me, bro.
Oh, I get what you mean.
And I'm not saying the people, I'm saying the guests.
That was there.
I was in the room.
Yeah.
And they never mentioned you.
They never mentioned, man. But you don't want to act like, what? You never mentioned, that's an idiot thing. You never mentioned me. It's okay. You never mentioned. It's okay, bro.
I understand.
It's okay. It's okay. But just initially sitting there rooting for you on this podcast because you're from my time. So you ain't done bare podcasts neither. You got the call up from our era, and you went and told the story of yourself.
Yeah. And you didn't mention.
You just told the story of yourself like it was all you. There was no So that's. I've seen that about 3 times, 4 times where it's hurt my heart, bro. Hurt me so badly that I thought.
Any names? Just to be a little bit mixy.
Not even that. No, I've seen. I'll be real. I've seen a Joe Black.
Dark.
I've seen a Joe Black just explaining it, yeah, but I think maybe the person led him. I had to make up excuses in my head.
Joe Black left you out of his history?
No, he left a couple of us though.
Oh, yeah.
So it was it was just a chunk. But in my head, I was thinking, Blacks, man. I've just watched this, like.
Yeah,
I just watched this, like, saying, go on, like, and then got because his thing is not just us. So to expect him for me to be in all of it's an idiot thing. Yeah. But there's a section. We're gonna get to that bit. It was very pivotal.
That Westy yard.
Yeah. How could you not mention me, bro? Like that proper hurt. Like I think I've even said it to him, so it doesn't mean nothing. But like that hurt, man. Like, raw. I didn't mention.
Do you know what's crazy? He says that. Yeah. You know, sometimes when you watch, you was watching a certain documentary. I was watching, my guy doing his thing, and I was like,
Saying nothing like that. You mentioned like, wow.
Yo, what happened to me? Like
wow, you wasn't there. Like,
man, why you not laughing loud? Laugh loud.
Like, wow, what? I wasn't there. Like, even if he was just like, I was just like, just say, he was in the studio then. Like, forget like what he did.
Yeah.
Like, raw, no mention. But then I've watched a thing with Rimsey talking and saying, boy, I was listening to Hunt and LORD and that. So. It's on the flip side, you do get, but the ones that you're watching and thinking maybe you might get, like, oh, nothing. That hurt. Yeah. That made me think, you know what, man? I'm gonna do my own podcast anyway. Watch, watch
darkness.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my own podcast. Yeah, watch and start getting my people in. Yeah, the ones that actually appreciate. That's what it started off. The ones that don't get mentioned. So you was there, and we know you was there, bro. But you're just not mentioned in the story. So let's bring you back, and then get all of the people that remember you. They're gonna rally behind because they're gonna say,
"Oh yeah,
what?" Like I get ratings not for the big names. My ratings come because I find the person raw. Hunt, you brought my man back out of the woodworks. You know, like raw. Even.
You know, it's mad because when I watch a show, like raw,
like raw.
You know what I'm saying?
Got him back like raw.
Yeah,
I prefer them than the big name. I have more fun interviewing that person because that person actually appreciates
because you're giving them a platform.
They appreciate that. Hunt, like it's so bad that they'll tell me, "Hunt, you was the sickest rapper." And I think, fam, I've never heard you even say that before. I didn't even know you knew about me, cuz but they will now tell me, maybe they might be saying it because it's a reciprocal, isn't it? Like I've given you the platform, so now you can tell me that I was sick. Yeah. Maybe you didn't even know about me the same way, because some of the people I interview, I didn't know them as much as the fans that's gonna watch it knew them. But I know you was there. That's all I need to know. You was there.
But saying that, I don't know what it is. But when you think, if we used to say the list of rappers, I wouldn't straight away think of Hunt for some reason.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know why.
Why?
But look, as you saw,
if you was there,
shall I tell you why? Shall I tell you why?
As soon as my man walked in and said, Hunt, oh shit, remember?
Yeah, and he started
because I was like, because there's so many of us.
Yeah.
So you got your favourite.
You stood out of the batch.
Yeah, but for only for a certain set of people.
When you get reminded, you're definitely there.
Yeah. When you get, you say, no, but you probably like Squeaks. You probably like Blacks.
Yeah.
You probably like Banks. You probably liked all of these other people.
Yeah.
But when you listened, I was competing with all of them. Man was throwing punches with all of them. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm on a lot of the big tracks. It's just that they were more the faces. And when you have a collective of people,
but that's what. So
you know what I mean? When you have a collective of people where there's more than, do you understand? Where
I think that might be what it is as well. Was there like a period where they carried on where you kind of stopped?
No, I feel like they got when I was with them and we was what we thought was powerful, that was UK over Stud's time.
Yeah.
Right.
Grime Daily, Link Up TV, they start popping up now.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
He wasn't involved in that? Or he was?
They didn't. I went jail, I came out, and it's like they was only calling them free. So it went from the 5 of us, Propane, myself, Squeaks, Blacks and Banks.
Yeah.
It went from that 5 into the trio.
Yeah,
So
you
then
got
in
Squeaks.
between that time was YBM built.
They was already established. They had even stopped to a certain extent. They
'Cause
wasn't.
they made
weren't
tunes
even.
on you,
They had
on
already
Channel
been
U,
on Channel U.
with Paris One and all that.
Yeah,
they were already in
big.
there.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because I remember when I first
That's what
met
I'm saying.
them.
Propane was in the same kind of position as me. He could have done stuff with his guys,
Yeah.
like I could have done stuff with LORD, but they're just not on it like how I'm on it.
Mm.
Their YBM's probably not on it like how he's on it. So we've all gone to Westies.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? So now it's different rules now, innit? So we're all together. We're all Blacks went gel. Me, Squeaks, Banks, and Propane did a mixtape called No Sleep. I feel like I was the mastermind behind that in terms of Westy made the beats, but I was the one that writ all of my bars first.
Okay. And then everybody just came after.
Yeah, I writ all of my bars and said, "Listen, here's a tune."
Ah, the
Then all you
orchestrator.
need to do- yeah, so I kind of like was,
Here.
come on, man, where's the bars? Because studio
you said-
session, you look,
Yeah, yeah,
you see
yeah,
what
yeah.
you're doing on the phone?
Yeah.
That's Banks.
Yeah.
You-
Writing.
No, just looking at his phone. Like, you know what I mean? You're thinking the guy's writing bars.
The man just thinking,
You're thinking he's writing bars.
just bad text messages.
My man's just doing whatever. Like, so you got to go over to the Banks. You got the bars yet? No, you know what I mean? But because he's Benny Banks, it's like he's so fire that you just gotta like, come on, Benny, man.
What you doing, bro?
Come on, Benny, man.
Hey, I don't think people
Hunt.
would love to be with me in the studio like how I was back then. Me.
Yeah, like
You see, when I'm
very like,
orchestrating,
come,
like,
where's
we
the
did.
bar? Where's the bars, man? Like
That was not
that's
even
what I
me.
want to say, but it's Benny Banks, and he's not. He's my friend, but he's not my friend for me to be. Where's the bars?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, come on, Benny, man. All right, Hunt. Same with Squeaks. Like, oh, Hunt, man, I ain't even write the bars now. I'm gonna do them. Like, he might go home and like.
Did you know so crazy, yeah? See, when I was in the studio with the guys, yeah? Alright, boom, this is the tune. Your verse. Verse is shit, you're not even jumping on.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then if
That
a
was
man
on-
goes, what the fuck, hold on, stop. What the fuck is that? Do you know what I mean? Get the fuck out of the studio, get out of the booth.
Go home,
Go home,
rewrite
bro.
that and come back.
Yeah, bro, that was my thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the work gets done, innit?
yeah, because the work gets done.
The work
you know what I
gets
mean? You
done,
need things
fam.
to get done the way they need to get done. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's mad though, because if there was 5 of you lot, yeah, that's mad. Like, you know what I mean? I think where when we were doing our thing, we came under like, there was Pavement Entertainment. On that Pavement Entertainment, you had LR, you know what I mean? That stands for London's Realist.
Yeah.
Then you had FAC, Family About Cash.
Okay, yeah.
Then you had PB.
Faculty, innit?
Yeah, Faculty, yeah. PB, you know, Fat Black. You know what I mean? So, but we all came under Pavement
Yeah,
Entertainment.
yeah.
But everybody in their own group, you had that collective. It was like, in FAC, it was me, Biz, ST, and Ryder.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah. First it was Caps, then Caps dropped out, and then I kind of like caught Ryder, but FAC was really just me, Biz, and
I get what
ST.
you're saying.
Do you get what I'm saying?
There's a structure. Our team, there was no structure. We was just Westies friends. We're friends, but we was just going to Westies.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. And then just so happens that if UK Overstood's coming to check us and he's saying, what? Let's go outside. And then we go outside, go to that corner. Okay, film a video there. What? Next video. Go over, like we filmed 3 videos today. So 2-3 days time, that one of them videos has come up. The next day another, like that's just how it's happening. So then he's coming to link us tomorrow and then doing the same thing until
Everything.
maybe like 6 months of worth of doing that. Now we've got, it's like UK Overstood is,
Yeah.
and we're the main
People from you.
the main people from it.
But that was good though. Do you know why that was good? Because it was actually putting you lot more on the map. Do you
More
get what
on
I'm
the
saying?
map.
And making people recognize
Yeah.
who you lot was and everything.
And it unlocked doors for us to be able to work with the other artists, because they would have been Paige and Young's Meth and all that. They would have been on Mixtape Madness. Oh my God, man, sorry. They would have been on Media Massacre. Do you get what I'm saying? There was other outlets for the South, man, and you know them ones like, and DVDs had been running them times. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a Northwest DVD. That was, you
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
That was a North London.
yeah.
YouTube channel basically,
Yeah.
and that meant we got all of the other.
Do you know what?
They all came to that channel.
Where is UK Overstood from? Is he not from Northwest?
He said from his.
From you lot a bit?
He's from Holloway.
Why did I think UK Overstood was from down our bit, bruv? I don't know why, because I think they were
I remember there was one of them thing, and we was waiting for him to time.
to come and shoot the music video. We shot. What did we shoot with UK Overstood? Let It Go.
Yeah.
We get it.
We get in.
Yeah.
Was that with? That was critical.
That's the first.
Yeah.
Was that not critical? That's critical. We get in.
No, you did
We get in.
Critical
Welcome
with-
to Lunny was with.
critical.
Over.
We get it in's UK Overstood.
UK Overstood.
Because that's when I've seen you.
Are you not sure?
100%.
Even
That's
though
the
I've
day he was
seen you
waiting for it for
before.
time. I remember he's chubby, innit?
Yeah.
Tall,
Oh
chubby
shit!
guy.
And then we done the most on that video, and he said he couldn't put everything in that video.
Yeah.
I remember he's like, yo, he doesn't want the feds like Rare to come and take his shit.
Yeah.
I remember, and then we linked him again. Yeah, we linked him again, and he shot a music video for us. Yeah, never came out.
No, that was Rise the Tall thing. You didn't.
No, not Rise the Tar thing.
What was it?
I remember we went to a chocolate factory. Me, ST
Okay.
we're making the tune, yeah. Light It. It's called Light It. And I remember when he heard, he was like, oh, you lot are cold. Like, I remember he was saying, when we shot that video, he said, you lot are proper cold.
That was a Yardy one as well.
Yeah. Shut him, light it. Yeah. I'm like, Mack is a bad man. Because Rossi was on that one day. It was me. That was a bad boy tune. You see that tune came out? It was shelling.
You just come back from Jamaica.
Yeah, I just came back
on the
from
yard thing, yeah. The yard thing, yeah.
Mack is a pussy. Hey, I was on my Vibes Cartel singing Bounty Killer. I can't even lie. But, you know, because the way we did it, it was so hard, yeah? He was like, oi, you lot are fucking cold. Like, proper cold. Like, if you lot carry on, you lot are gonna go, you know what I'm saying? But that video never ever came out.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it never came out, but God knows why it never came out. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, because that song was mad. Yeah, it was madness going on. I'm telling you, there was, hey, you know when you're talking about they were talking crud. Yeah, that one there was light. You know what I'm saying? Crud.
Too cruddy.
Yeah, way too cruddy.
Too cruddy.
You get me?
Too cruddy.
His Jamaican accent.
Yeah, hey, bro, you know what I'm doing? I'm going in, I'm doing. I'm like,
Shut it, light it, light it.
yeah, shut it, light it, pump it. Yeah. But you know it's mad, yeah. I'm just rapping normal English, and then in between over my rap, I'm doing the yardy thing. Right. The man them are not your brethren, you know. The man them are not
Send
your
you out
brethren.
there to the battlefield to do madness.
But you know that good thing? It could have passed still. It could have passed still, because when I did the tar thing, a lot of people didn't even know it was me. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it could have passed still. Hey, big up UK Overstood still.
Come on, fam.
You get what I'm saying? So you created a podcast, yeah, because people like nobody was really mentioning
Yeah,
you
man.
lot.
They're not talking about, like, come on, they're not gonna listen, Justo. You're doing this.
Yeah,
So you said, move out my way.
Yeah.
That's what you've said, isn't it?
yeah.
How else was they going to talk about Justo? How else was you going to get your story out? Or, like, for them to say, no, you see Justo, he used to do his like, how else?
Do you know what, yeah? I think, yeah, I was going to other people's podcast, and I was, from there, I was telling my story a little
Was
bit.
they telling your story?
No, like, that's why I
Do
said,
they
yeah,
care? Do they act like they, see, like how I've said, Justo, come on the golden era. Because
Yeah.
I remember you being there.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
we've told see the story that you know, that's just normal. See, to them at home, because I
They don't know, yeah, they
I
don't.
know when I see people that they talk to me because I'm Hunt the rapper,
Yeah.
or they're talking to me because golden era.
Golden Era, yeah, I get
That's
what
the
you mean.
like you spoke with this.
That
So
guy,
they're
yeah,
expecting me to
yeah.
even know more than I actually know, other than the fact that, no, I know you was there.
Yeah.
And when I speak to my other conglomerate, they can co-sign, nah, man, my man did, like, I got some friends that will tell me, like, nah, my man did this track, that, like,
Yeah, I get that sometimes.
they
'cause
know
you
the
what?
rundown of your history. Why? Hunt, why haven't you interviewed this person, your guy, like...
Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you, I get more of the recognition of the session. Do you get what I'm saying?
The session.
Yeah.
But I brought you on there not to talk about the session, bro.
Yeah.
It's about Justo, the
And-
artist that
yeah.
was doing these tunes. That was
You know who I want you to try and get? Yeah, I've been trying to get him on the session, but I think he thinks it's a bit mix up over it. I want you to get Nasty Jack.
Nasty Jack.
Do you know who that is?
And ain't he a
NJ Fever. He's a grime artist.
okay?
He's cold. He's
Yeah, okay.
cold. Look at
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do remember the name.
He's Marcus Nasty's cousin.
Okay.
But he's from West.
Okay.
But he used to be a part of Nasty Crew.
Yeah. No, I'll holler him.
Yeah.
Cause the people that man reach out to, it's like, you get me? Like man reached out to.
He's got a sick story. He's got a sick story, I reckon.
That would be good.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, and that's the beauty of.
Golden Era and all
That's
that.
the beauty of it. I don't need to even have listened to one of your songs. You co-signed him. You was there, bro. You was listening to it. So if do you get what I'm saying? If I deliver this to the world and people see it, you're gonna say Hunt.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
And that's all I care about. The people that.
Do you do grime? Do the grime?
Of course,
scene? Yeah, he's grime.
I've been getting. I recently interviewed Explicit that made Powell, and grime scene savior for Chip. Do you get what I'm saying? Innit?
Yeah.
So I hollered at Trim.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Old school.
Trim Tally. You know, like
I don't know these guys.
He was a bad boy in the grime scene. Innit?
Yeah. Maybe not so much liked
Yeah.
by the others because he was actually
the bad boy.
You know what I mean? So yeah, there's bare of them out there, fam, and man's just gonna collect them like Pokemon, fam, one by one, and just get the stories out, fam.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
'Cause I see that. Yeah, I see. You're not just working on Golden Era. Yeah, I see that you're on Hot Seat as well.
Yeah.
That's a big podcast right now as well.
Yeah,
Do you know what
shout
I
out
mean?
Creeper Crisis,
Yeah,
Tans,
yeah, man.
Azalea and Kimberly and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Behind the
man.
Scenes.
Yeah, man. You lot are doing your thing like on that as well. Do you know what I'm saying? How did that come about?
So that's Creeper Crisis. Yeah, shout him out. He's a mastermind. I'll have to big him up. When he's there and when he's not there, I'm going to big him up the same way because he's actually genuinely a good person with a sick mind frame. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's someone that like wants to involve, just like myself. I like to involve people in whatever I'm doing because I feel like it's bigger and better when you do it with a team of people. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's someone. He's been a guest.
Yeah.
On the Golden
Era. Yeah.
And he's broke it down to me like, Hunt, no one don't holler out Creeper Crisis in that kind of way.
Yeah.
Like how you've hollered, you know, like.
Yeah.
So
you recognized me. You know what I mean? You recognized
like,
me.
Hunt, ratings for
So
you.
thanks for that.
But little do I know, before he went quiet and blackballed by the police or whatever his story is, I'm sure you're going to get him as a guest, so he'll be able to elaborate
Elaborate a bit
more.
more, yeah.
But he's looking at me like, Hunt. But little do I know that before he was doing stuff. He's an organizer. He's had a movie made and had a cinema.
Oh shit.
100 people.
Yeah, we
Get what I'm
definitely need to get you up in the building.
He's had 100 people in the cinema. He's had Posty from Grime Daily and these people come in to see this. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's done
yeah,
actual things.
Yeah.
But I'm not knowing this shit until the interview. And then after, when he's like, okay, you know what, that's kind of giving me a little push to do my next interview now he's gone on and he's doing, I'm just watching him from the side like, okay, he's working, right, he's actually on stuff. So when he's created Hot Seat, with however his ideas come, he's hollered at me like, Hunt,
trying to be a part of this.
like, I would love for you to come and sit down and, because it's a different side of you, Hunt, that people might not have ever seen.
Yeah.
They just seen you talking about how good this person was. More about yourself.
Yeah.
So sit down and see what you think.
Yeah.
And I've gone there, I've seen it's organized. It's like, wow, it's 10 people, 12 people all pulling in the same direction. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, fam, and all I need to do is just answer what my opinion is on whatever's asked. I don't even need to know about it. This is how I feel. And then, they've pulled off he's organised a billboards in my own area.
That's good, man.
So I'm in my area, I'm looking up my billboards up there.
Yeah, I'm seeing myself.
I'm seeing myself, like, that's an accolade straight away.
Right, yeah.
So whatever you say from now, fam, there's not really much of an argument.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying.
I believe you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need to know how you're gonna
To
do it.
but I know you're doing it. Yeah.
Do your thing, fam. I'm like, whatever you, not whatever, because that sounds mental, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you
Like,
mean.
what if you say, boom, like this is the movement, then fam, I'm on it. Because
Yeah, man, that's proper now, man. Big up Hotsy still.
big them up, man.
Then you've got what's a Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Titans.
Clash
Come
of
on.
the Titans.
Shout out Fend, shout out Genius. That's how that's come about. I've gone to the hot seat. We've done the first episode.
So, yeah.
On the way back, Genius, another guest from the Golden Era.
Yeah.
Fend,
Yeah.
another guest from the Golden
Era.
Era. Creeper.
Another guest.
The
Yeah.
connection is
Oh, yeah.
the Golden
yeah.
Era.
Yeah.
But Genius is from Hackney, so I've known him from before the Golden Era. Creeper's from Hackney, so Genius and Creeper Wall. But Fend, he's from South. Golden
Yes,
Era.
yeah.
There's common ground. We've both all been bigged up.
Yeah, you know what? That's all. It's amazing because the way I see you lot interact with each other, it's like you lot know each other for years.
It just feels like it, man.
Yeah.
It actually does feel like it because everyone's on the same
Wavelength.
wavelength and everyone's actually powerful minus this collective. So the reason why I'm here with you is because of the Golden
Era, yeah.
Because I'm doing my Golden Era. So be strong here and then it makes you powerful here.
Yeah.
Same with Fend. He does the stuff with Ringo Vision, Feed the Homeless.
Yeah.
And he used to do the stuff with Rare Talks. So regardless of him being here with us, he's doing his own thing. And Creeper Crisis, the same. Genius, he's very big in his, do you know them ones, in what he does.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Dave, on our way back from that episode, man, I don't know, we were just brainstorming, innit? Like, you know what, though? What if we did a next thing? You know, like, because I'm always trying to think of ideas. How can I find a different... Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
see
I
how
get
you
me.
do the review,
Yeah.
you do Darkness Wednesday. Like, you've got all of these different factions. It's not just one thing, because this one thing is not every day, bro. This is one day.
Yeah.
So you designate one
You're trying
day
to-
to do this and maybe the next day to do the edit. You know, like, but there's another 4 days, bro. Like,
What are we gonna? How are we gonna?
how can we...
Yeah.
So you find other little things.
Avenues,
So just from talking on the way back on the train, a man said like, yeah, cuz you know what? I've said like, boy, cuz I had this other idea, you know. I was watching the Versus thing and was thinking, say I had my 10 tunes from my artist and you bring your 10 and we just play them and let the people on the TikTok, like, yeah.
Oh, is that what you do?
Yeah, he does that. Yeah.
That's what it started.
We're
as.
battling them. We're gonna battle them.
Yeah, we definitely.
TikTok?
Yeah, that's initially what it was.
We're gonna
We
get our
got
own
two
DJ.
formats. We got the first format we started off with like Joe Black versus Marks.
Yeah.
Do you get me? So I picked 10 Joe Blacks.
Yeah.
Genius picked 10 Margs. Track for track. Let the
Who
people.
won that one day?
Me personally, I think on the night, I think it was probably Blacks. I think Blacks probably won it on the night. Do you understand? But we do it for the TikTok and then try and get the footage out. So, and edit it in a way where you don't see what the vote was. You just
And then
know
you
that that's the songs you can
want to
choose.
see the vote though.
Now, people, if you...
If I watch it on YouTube, I want to see the comments. I want to see the...
No, but see on the TikTok, the comments don't come on the screen.
You got to get someone to screen record it.
Yeah, it has to be screen recorded, innit? But
Yeah.
because I'm recording it from my...
Angle, yeah.
So it just shows you... But I prefer it that way because it's just like battle rap, innit? You go to the battle rap event and then people leave and say, oh, in the building, he won.
Yeah.
But we're going to see what it looks like on the playback. You know why? Because Smack's going to cut out all of the extra things. It's just going to be your rounds, then your round. So if you stumbled, he might even take that out. We might not know that you stumbled and you lost that round, definitely, because it's edited. It's just your bars. So then people get to pick their winner from the playback as well. Yeah. And that's how man's been kind of doing it until we've just said, you know what, let's do the genre thing. 6 genres, rap, UK rap, grime, garage, R&B, pop, dancehall, and US rap as a bonus.
And when is that show?
We've been doing it every Thursday
At what
on
time?
TikTok, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, we we've had up to like 50, 60 people in there, like just all going mad, like sending us gifts, and do you get what I'm saying? And it's a thing where like, round one, grime, you pick your 2 songs, we pick our 2 songs, bam, you heard the DJ.
Their DJ's cold.
Shout out DJ Bills.
But you know what? Well, you know, they've challenged us.
Yeah.
So we got to come up there with our DJ, bring
Trust
our
me.
6 songs, bring our 6
and
genres.
we'll break down the rules, give
Oh,
you
we're gonna
your
fuck them up, though.
6 genres.
We're going to fuck them up. We're going to done they don't.
Fend was saying it the other day, like, he's saying, boy, man, we've get our hands on the session, like, we get our hand, like,
They're going to die.
the content's going to be mad.
It's going off. It's going
Like,
off.
I would say use our DJ, but then I don't know, man, because our DJ's so in it. Sometimes I'm telling him, like, stop. I'm showing him the card, like, stop. He's all adding the next mix in there, you know, like just going into
he's in the
overkill.
zone.
Like,
He's
fuck
in the
him.
zone.
You know them ones, like,
He's
he
in
just
the
goes
zone.
mad, innit? So
Yeah.
I think you lot are going to need your own DJ, fam.
Yeah.
Trust
yeah.
me, trust me.
We got a DJ. Don't
We
worry.
got a DJ, man. We got a DJ. I'm telling you. We got a DJ.
We got a DJ.
Our DJ's cold still.
We got
Trust me.
No, we got a DJ.
Hey, right now, the way how he's looking like we're not confident.
No,
We got a DJ.
We got a DJ.
We
Yeah.
got a DJ. We got a DJ.
Can he
Bro,
mix?
We here this Thursday.
Well, look, we done.
You're off on Tuesday. You're off on Tuesday.
bro,
Listen.
I'm not in Lani. I'm out of Lani.
We
Yeah,
can
but it's
organise
All
it.
week I'm out of Lani.
Yeah, but it's on
Do you know what I want you to see first?
It's on TikTok.
Yeah, we're gonna do it this
We
Thursday.
need to be in the building though.
Why?
No, this Thursday, watch us and just watch us from the beginning. I'll send you the link so you can see it because I've seen you jump in before and pre and it's cut out. But,
Yeah.
So I
He
see
does. That's what he does.
Yeah, Mack, yeah,
He's
Mack's
just
here.
a
I let everyone know, yeah, Mack's here. Is it, yeah? All right, everyone's just pre, like, everyone's looking. All right, yeah, he's here, yeah, all right.
Hey, see Mac?
His little pre
He's a scout.
getting the
He's
data,
the guy.
he's collecting the data.
He makes it. He gets all the day. He be like, right, you like, we got a meeting on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Boom. I'm
like,
telling you.
Justo, you need to be. Yeah.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Send him
Exactly that.
Watch this, man. Look what this.
Yeah,
You understand?
this is what's going on over there.
Trust me, fam. So yeah, we're gonna do that with you lots. That's 6 genres. Bam, DJ for DJ. It's best when we're live, when we're all together.
Okay, so we
That's
will
what I
be
said.
with our DJ.
You be with your DJ.
Okay.
We can we normally go to we go to like a pirate. That's how bad it is. We'll just book a pirate studio. Do you understand what I'm saying? They got the decks there already. You just bring your stuff to plug. You know, like all of that
Yeah.
stuff. Cameras there. We'll have the phone there for the TikTok. We'll get a cameraman.
Yeah.
We'll get the camera.
Yeah.
Hush, right there in front of the thing.
Boom.
Yeah.
Battle.
2 tracks each.
Battle the Titan.
Bam. Do you understand
But
what
we're
I'm
gonna
saying?
murder them, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna run.
Nah.
We're gonna hit them up.
What's the genres? Does the genres change?
It's this is how we've been doing it. Garage, yeah, grime, UK rap, dancehall, pop, and R&B.
I don't know about garage. You lot are good at the garage.
And it's only 2 tunes each.
We've tried all different ways. So we've done it with like, you know, like where we give
5 minutes.
we said, here's giving the DJ free songs, mix that. But then I find out halfway through, it's like, it's not as exciting as 2 tracks. Just, do you understand what I'm saying? And you see the DJ, he's a man that will find a way to mix them 2 tunes somehow. Do you understand what I'm saying? He'll find a way to blend them like he does madness. He's a
And you know,
magician.
I've got. It's like I've got an idea how we're gonna fuck them up. I know exactly how we're gonna fuck them up. Cause I know, I already preed a little bit of what they're doing. You get what I'm saying? It's hard, but I've got an idea we're gonna fuck them up. That's how I know we're gonna beat them.
Man, no, as soon as we get to the US rap, we know just select a DMX. Just select a DMX because that's what he's gonna be drawing
So
for.
what, do people wheel it up?
Of course.
Yeah, with the
Of course, they're in they're sending gifts. So you look next thing
No,
you got a cowboy hat on your head. You know, or just
Well, we
like
don't
man's
get
just
no
watching it like gassed, and I might not be getting the money. No, the DJ, like when I look at his stats, like he seems to be he gets something from everything because he's mixing all of us. So sometimes he's getting because he's doing the work, innit? But obviously I might get because I might bust a joke or. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mack will be behind the scene. I know we're gonna win.
But people are gonna be wanting to hear what you've got to say. For me, it's more about the banter.
TikTok, come on there, man. We on.
It's the banter.
Mack,
It's the.
we're about to fuck this.
If you lot don't pick the right tunes, you're finished though.
But I don't get how the mixing is only 2 tunes though.
How do you mean?
You need to watch it.
I would see that. I would.
What are you saying? You want 5 minutes? What do you want? What do you want?
Even
What do you
3
want?
minutes.
You want 3 minutes?
Just gas up that 3 minutes.
Yeah, bro. You see
Boy,
the DJ?
You'd be surprised.
Oh, you see that
You'd be
DJ?
surprised with that 3 minutes
Mack,
start
see the
seeming like an ocean.
You have to build it up to. Now we need the DJ. Otherwise, why do we need the DJ? We just lick tune. Boom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you do it like that, just the tune, it's mad. And I say to my DJ, if you can't mix it, cuz don't do madness and start just
let it
load that one down. Let it go for a minute.
But that,
I'll take
for
over.
him to do that means the first tune didn't bun up the place.
Yeah,
It didn't burn up the place.
Yeah, that's
You
what I'm
know what I'm
saying.
saying? We can't do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As we link like, boom, boom,
Man's been doing it for weeks, Mack. Allow it. Man's been doing it for weeks. So sometimes you pick the wrong song because we're trying different. I've got a round, bro. I've got a round, where I've already played these songs. I already know from reaction.
Yeah.
That one there, shells. So it's just if I can be biased with my friends and bring that one back, and they're gonna look at me like, Hunt, you mashed up the place with that. But if it's against you lot ain't heard that one, and it's a whole new crowd. I'm bringing them shellers. You understand what I'm saying? I'm bringing the shellers.
Yeah, you gotta bun up the place.
I'm telling you,
boy.
The garage one is definitely. We need at least some sort of minutes to.
Yeah,
vibe it up.
Listen, we can negotiate and like between all of us, just like this is the rules, guys. So everyone goes away with you go and do your homework because we're doing this weekly. Like every week, I've got to pick about 16.
You need to book us in because we need to.
I already told him. I told him
I
we're
need
in.
the crowd to come support us.
Yeah, bro, we have to bring a couple. Bring a couple of the men.
Yeah.
Log in.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Lift us up. Boom,
It's a show.
reel it up.
It's a show.
No, yellow, wheel it.
Yeah,
wheel it for each. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then the timer set
what
again.
What if the chat's going mad? They say lick it back.
That's what I'm saying. Because see, where man's been doing it, I feel how I see it is like, boy, I would rather them want more than. Do you get what I'm saying? So sometimes you get one reload, see man start going mad, wheel it.
You know that,
they're going mad.
You just have to wheel it. Yeah.
The intro is just.
It's too mad. Yeah, they go.
It just goes in.
Boy, don't like all of them kind of like. Yeah.
But that's why you're shelling the place.
But we've done what's it called? We've done Box Park. See at the our first hot seat, Creeper Crisis, big up again.
Yeah.
Our first live show. How can you do a first live show if we've like just done one pod? We've only done 2 pods. What are you talking about, fam? No, we've got a live show, guys. All right. Whatever you know what I'm saying? Whatever you say, cuz if we're gonna do live show, then I'm on it. No. Hunt's sitting down in Box Park doing the live show. So I don't doubt you, bro. Anything you say.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Because you said live show. You said billboard.
I'm with you.
Well, you done the live show.
We've done a live show in Box Park.
And you only had 3.
We had 3 episodes.
Bro, do you know this guy's mad? I told him, we needed to do a live show a long time ago.
We've done a live show,
When
fam.
we first started, I was thinking we
and it
need
was
to do a live
full.
show.
Yeah, but where did you get your data from?
How do you mean? Like,
Get the people in there.
I think we
That
put out
needs to
we
get studied.
put out
The
one
guy
episode. We put out one
he might have
episode.
that figured. You get it?
In his head, in his head, he
knows.
knows that like because like I said, he'd done cinema before,
You get it?
so he knows.
I get what you
I
mean.
know but he knows that like we can tell people to come.
And he might.
It's Box Park.
But he might have a data in his email or something to that people that like that sort of
I
stuff.
think his data would be his bloody phone book.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Just being a human being,
that
just
the
talking
data-
to people.
Yeah, pull up.
Yeah.
But still, you like a lot of the people are people that have never seen us. They've just watched it and they've said,
But
wow.
they might not. But a lot of people might be people that know when they get an email or WhatsApp from him. it's
No,
gonna
but
be a
he
good
wasn't
night.
doing. He's not been doing that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Like he wasn't involved in that kind of data collecting. If you get what I'm
Okay.
saying, you know, like the emails.
Yeah,
He's always done it. Like when you get him on, you'll see. Oh, like wow. he's done it a bit different.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I actually will give it to him. Like he's done it a bit different. But like, yeah, it was just full basically. And then man said, you know what? Why don't we do a Clash of the Titans? Hunt, you lots are doing that. You might as well try and run that to open the show.
Okay.
But man's done it, and it's like people are singing along in the crowd, and they've enjoyed themselves so much. I've seen that they've enjoyed themselves so much that when it came to me sitting down after on the podcast part,
It's loud.
it's like, what? I'm getting love already.
So what was the podcast? I mean, what
The podcast was Hot Seat,
Okay.
and that's like us talking about life scenarios.
Was Red
Towards the-
Yes, yes.
Okay.
When they get
When
the-
he's saying,
the-
"Oh, yo, how," like
Yeah,
that
yo,
bit.
I meant to come to that.
Yeah,
You should have come.
Yeah, it was busy in there.
It's busy.
Yeah, I was meant to come
It's
to
busy. It's busy. Do you understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like,
That
but
was lit
we've
still.
already
I saw
done
that
the Clash of
online.
the
that. That's what
Titans.
he said it's a podcast event. He
Yeah.
said, yeah, come. Remember I
Yeah,
told you.
you told me that was meant to go to
Do you
the
get what I'm
podcast.
saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, the man's just gone there. The hot seat, the Clash of the Titans part, which was the opener, has made it so I'm just comfortable now
Yeah.
because I'm nervous.
You're gonna do another one?
We've got another one. They've organising one for the 25th of May, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're just gonna be. That's what, from what the discussions, that's what the way forward is, isn't it? Let's do some live shows, innit?
Yeah.
Like, let's do the work, but let's do live shows because that's where we're gonna be able to get paid for them, innit? Like, and
Yeah.
so yeah.
How much is it to get in?
That event was free.
How do you get paid for it?
No, this is what you see, like how Justo said before, you do something first.
Yeah.
They see you.
Like giving out the pictures.
the
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah.
They seen it. What, you do that again? Yeah, man, a local fee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And it was
everything.
worth it last time.
Yeah,
I don't
everything
mind.
gets built. Like sometimes
Genuinely,
I can just
this
say,
is what I always say.
yeah,
You start somewhere.
Yeah.
You might have to just start off like giving out the picture.
The pictures,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Once you give out the picture, then they'll be like, yo, then another one. You throw one more picture out there to say, yo, is this week coming? This is how much? Yeah, I'm coming. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. Next thing you know, oh shit, this
You know what
works.
I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's what it's all about. Just working towards something and getting towards where you need to get to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's better to listen. If you tried something and it wasn't successful, but it actually was successful
you got
because
a
of
bit
the
of
fact.
data, innit?
Yeah,
The data
it was
is the
successful because you
success.
put it together. You actually made it happen.
yeah, the data.
You know what I mean?
The last thing that we did was the hot seat. Yeah, how many people was in that?
That was busy. It's busy.
Look how
innit?
many people's there. There's about 30 people there, isn't it?
Was it hard to like maintain the actual show with so much people there? Because when bare people are here, yeah,
It's hard to maintain, bro.
Do you know what it is? Everyone's trying to govern their person,
Okay.
their people. So in my head, I'm thinking Deca, Justo, So. That's the three people I've brought there. So just as long as they're not going too crazy, then
yeah,
Cool.
everyone's got to deal with. Do you get what I'm saying, innit?
Yeah.
And for what we might have thought, because we're extra vigilant. When you watch the playback, it's actually the microphone's picking up all of the stuff. What they're doing in the background is not always heard, but it sounds mad to us. So we're thinking, be quiet, man. But more time when you're listening to the playback, you can't really hear
it,
as much. So even though it is mayhem in the background,
yeah.
it's still, when we're watching it back, like we're like relieved because it's not what we thought it was madness, but it wasn't.
Was everyone there in media?
Everyone there's
Do we call this media, right?
either on the come up doing something.
In media.
There's something. There's someone.
Not magicians or
they're
anything,
not
just
They're
media, like
media.
podcasters
They're
or something.
they're podcasters or they're someone that's known for that. Do you get what I'm
I
saying?
get what you mean,
Like,
yeah.
do you get what I'm saying? In it, like Ricky TV.
Yeah. They were there. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we've had rare talks. We've had so many different, but they're the up and comers.
How are you building that data? Like, how are you? Is it people that you're seeing already on TV? I mean,
I think
on YouTube?
everyone in the collective probably can bring someone to the table. So I'm out there and I'm doing my thing. So I'm gonna recognize, for instance, Hunt. Who can you bring? Well, cuz you know what? I interviewed Justo the other day, you know, and like. Yeah, he's got all right. You know, like I might give some data, like what I think of his character. Yeah, Justo's all right. You know, Justo.
Yeah.
Hunt, what kind of question? I think, you know what, he could probably deal with, and then
Hey, when is that coming up?
we've got one, the glide.
God, I need to see that.
Man, it was mad.
Man, I had to put him on the trailer with that. You had to go on the trailer.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
fam.
But it's facts though. You get what I'm saying?
It's true, it's a true story.
True story, bro. When they're trying to act a certain kind of, we're going on a Papa glide, and we're gonna make sure he gets that glide. When he sees that glide, because I know somebody goes, "What if he likes it?" You don't like glides. No one likes glides. I'm telling
Make sure
you.
it's a bumpy ride. Like,
Yeah,
man's not
bro.
going to enjoy this
No,
one
bro.
there, fam.
I'm telling you now.
Everyone on that, mate.
Yeah.
Laugh,
Bro, I'm telling you now, yeah. No one likes glides. No one likes that. Another man will shut that glide on somebody else.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to do that glide. Do you get what I'm saying?
Didn't think it was going to be like that.
Yeah, bro. So you don't like a glide. You get what I'm saying? But that one there, yeah, man. True stories, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, now all the episodes are going to start dropping from this Sunday. So every Sunday, you'll see something. Like, I don't know how they're going to work it out, but I just trust that they know what they're going to do. All of we've got 3 spin-offs. Your one was the 3rd one. Okay. But I think from the responses, your one might get
push forward. That makes sense.
It might. Do you understand? Because each one of them have got names, people that's okay. They're recognised, but the answers, your one's a very good one. If you get what I'm saying, innit? Like from the clips I've seen, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, so your one might get. But I know that
I saw that clip. When I saw that clip, I was like, yo.
You forgot that bit.
Yeah, I was like, yo, I was going mad. I know doing it after that was mad because it's more time, it's just my delivery, how I'm delivering it. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes my delivery is just blunt. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's
so, bro.
It caused engagement. Do you know what I mean? And they're going to be doing a reunion.
Okay, yeah.
Reunion
I heard,
later on down the line. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that goes.
Anything in the summer, outdoors, turn up?
Yeah. After May, they're always talking about the next 3 things. So it's just stuff I hear and I say, but then I'm only penny it when it's ready. When it's getting closer. I know that tomorrow I'm gonna link them. We're gonna be doing a billboard picture. I think Cream, she's gonna be hosting the reunion. So we're going to be linking. Big up Cream. We're going to be linking her.
Is that what she announced?
She said that she's going to be the Do you get what I'm saying? So we're going to be doing some more billboards. I don't know where it's going to be, but some billboards going to be going out. Then we're going to film the reunion. We've got another 25th of May. We're going to be doing another Clash of the Titans / Hot Seat. Do you know what I mean? So, and he said something about doing a movie, I think. Something, or like some sort of filming. So, safe.
Yeah, you lot working, man.
Yeah, let me just do Gold Era. And then
that team, is there a name for that team?
That's Hot Seat. So that's Hot Seat.
Okay.
So you get me? But in it, it's got bare strong members. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I haven't even mentioned the girls. We've got Denelva. She does a lot of stuff with China and...
Denelva's the one that was
with Jedi online,
bro.
That one where they're asking her about,
bro.
Bro. She's asking about mixed race, and she's saying that she's got the both. She said that I can talk on both sides, and he's saying no, you can't. She's in our thing, like.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah? You don't need to watch that one there.
That one,
That Jedi. One there is hard. Yeah. I was there live for that one there. Yeah. That it was going off.
She's active as well.
She's very active.
Yeah, she's active as well.
Very active. Yeah. So it's just about being around strong.
Who owns? You see that studio that you think that person is kind of plugged in.
Where we film.
Yeah,
that's Pepstar.
Is that? Is he in
Pepstar? Yeah, Pepstar's. Pepstar's rapper. He's a rapper that used to. He's been about from ever. Yeah, he used to do the, Pepstar, this is what he's most known for, I would say. He used to do the, make the beat in 10 seconds, or, like make the beat in 1 minute. He did one where he made the beat in 2-3 minutes, and then Gets came and did it. And then Stormzy did one, with the orchestra.
You okay?
So he makes the beat and then he puts the camera on. He does everything in the one room, and then Ghetto came and rapped on it, or Kane. That's the 3 big ones that he did.
Wow.
A lot of content gets done in that building, innit?
Yeah.
I think he runs that. Yeah, he runs that whole entire hub because there's a
The
studio
whole
in there.
floor.
Yeah, he runs the whole floor. Like there's a studio in there. There's a podcasting room in there. There's
about 5.
Yeah, he's got the whole thing like patterned up in there.
You know what I
Trust
mean?
me.
You could be there and see Ghetto. Just like you can. It's a place you can go.
Yeah.
And then this person,
in
that
there,
person, but they're industry kind of people.
Yeah. I could see that just the way how much who goes in there, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like from ZZ Mills to
ZZ Mills,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Everybody.
I'm looking, thinking, right, you're using my room.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, you know, them ones like, what's going on there? But like,
Do you know so mad?
it's just part of it, innit?
Do you know who's so mad who actually used that room before that I knew about that room?
Who?
Ricks. When he was
even Ricks has been in there.
Ricks is when he was trying to do his own podcast.
Yeah.
he used that room.
Even
know what I mean?
actually Louise, I've seen her in there.
See bare people in there, man.
Yeah, actually, that was with ZZ Mills. Yeah.
Seen bare people in there, man.
Yo, as we're coming up at the end of this session, have you got anything on the go? Like, do you know?
I've got a new series of the Golden Era.
Yeah.
Series 7.
I'm looking forward to that. I can't even lie.
I've got I've got a few guests so far. I'm just working on the other ones.
Yeah.
Just want to get them all prepared so I got to do something different because I've done the Golden Era to 7. You know them on 7 series, and it hasn't.
Yeah.
I'm known, but it hasn't.
Yeah, but do you know what
I don't know,
it is,
man.
People like fuckery.
That's true.
You get it?
Yeah,
So don't let that.
dishearten me
Yeah.
because I get
Shall
told
I
in
tell you
real
why?
life.
Shall I tell you why? Look, it might have not gone thing, but I bet you everybody who needs to see it has
I've
seen
seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
sometimes the algorithm, I don't think it registers every view, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, it's wicked. It's how it does it. It's like, yeah.
Do you know what's so crazy? It's funny he says that, yeah, because when I do Darkness Wednesday, I'll get more views on Darkness Wednesday than the review.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like you just have to keep going.
But everyone knows that you're doing a review.
Review, yeah.
Yeah.
Because everybody say, oh, I like that review that you
real
did.
life.
Yeah,
in real life, you
Yeah.
got to look at these things. When in real life, I get stopped most days.
Yeah, so it doesn't add up with the
It
numbers
doesn't
that you're
add up
getting.
with the number that I see.
Yeah.
But it's like, in real life, I'm stopped.
Yeah.
Hunt, where?
So
Like,
that means
keep
the
doing
numbers
your-
get
like,
suppressed.
I'm telling you, they're
The
getting
numbers are getting suppressed, bro. But do
They
you
are.
know what's so crazy, yeah? Do you know what? For me, I think when I do the review, I've realized something, yeah? I just know, listen to these people's stream and just be honest. Like, give it your own opinion what you will give it behind closed door. You get what I'm saying? If a man's got a tune, I like this. Do you get what I'm saying? Nah, this is dead, bro. I don't know what you was thinking. You know what I'm saying? And I realized with the review when I did, I don't know what, like, people go mad. I'll get a lot of review when I was talking on a mad one and be like, right, one, you know what I'm saying?
And do you know what it is as well? It's sometimes I feel like it's not about just the interview that you get. Yeah, we have to work more on our subscribers.
Yeah.
Getting our subscribers up to get to be in
so
the
it's
algorithm.
just on their page.
Yeah.
It goes straight to their page,
Yeah,
regardless
it just
of
pops
them
up.
typing you in today.
Yeah.
It pops up.
Boom.
Yeah.
So they're gonna
Yeah,
see it.
'cause
Maybe they can check
people,
it.
If you see people with big, larger numbers, if you look at their subscribers,
They've
they
got, the
high
subscribers. They've probably got shorts going out. They've got all of the other things that you need running. That makes sense. Instead of just it's like man concentrate on long term. What's it called? The longevity.
Yeah.
Long term footage, but there's
you-
short term.
If you look at your subscribers and your views, you'll see how well you're actually doing.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You got less subscribers, but you're doing this, getting decent views.
Facts.
It's making
Facts.
more of an impact than someone with
bare
loads of
bare subscribers and no
they're
views.
still getting
Mad meaty views.
you
Yeah, I
get
know
what
what
I
you're
mean?
saying. Yeah. I know what you mean.
Facts.
Yeah, because that's the things I look at to see returning viewers
And man,
and new
no,
viewers.
you're actually right about that. You know.
Yeah, literally.
This is when I knew. I was like, when I did everything, I said, you know what? It's actually good. 'cause
Yeah, we're doing well, like,
yeah, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. You will tell me. I will have conversations with you, and Justo will say, "Hunt, you're working," you know.
Yeah.
But in my head, it's like, "Yeah, thanks, Just," but like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, no, I've got to do this.
and
Like,
we're in an old school algorithm as well. So a lot of people, our age groups and that, are not really on the internet properly and interacting.
For them to rise, man, like
Do you
up,
get it?
like
So
how we're meant
everyone
to
who
be.
needs to know will know, but because they're not interacting on the
Thing.
on
They're
the
not
thing,
even talking about it, or say it doesn't look
or
like
they're not
it's a
pressing
big.
subscribe. They're not.
Yeah,
so the
they've
views
seen it
ain't
though, yeah.
in the algorithm properly. Do you get what I mean?
it's not shelling.
But everyone who knows. Literally.
Yeah,
Fact.
no, it's true.
Fact.
It's true because I
Literally.
will get stopped.
And so all we need to do, we need to encourage the people that we're actually doing it for.
Yeah, to
engage
interact with us, like
engage
Be a
more.
part of it.
yeah,
Engage more. They'll get more benefits out of it because we can do more, then they can get more.
because we're
Yeah,
bigging
yeah,
up
'cause
our
you-
time.
you-
We're
you know
bigging
what,
up our
It's the
time.
youth. It's the youth that are engaging. And
Yeah, because you
I
know
think
what?
that's why the youth, the people that are more directed at them, get more of the. Do you get
More
it?
of the bigger fan base and stuff, and more.
It's true.
interaction.
You know what? It's all about really engaging, and when they do engage, that makes you want to come up with more ideas to keep them, just to keep them engaged even
See,
more.
like right now, you might get disheartened right now, and then what happened in the rap game will happen in the podcast game.
It's the same thing.
When you take your foot off the gas,
Just next people
minute,
run.
people coming with the getting the bag.
Start running past you with your idea.
You can't take your foot off the gas.
With
It has
your
to stay on it.
idea, with your idea now.
No matter how the day go, just always keep your foot. That's why, when me and Mac, we just have to keep going. We just have to keep pedaling.
Yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying?
No, but that's what I'm saying. You might not see it, but someone that's on the outside, like myself, that's watching it, I'm telling you, because I know that I'm trying to do the same thing, and that when you say, Hunt, you're working, that's a payment, you know.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Don't get me wrong. I'd like you to give me money if you could,
Yeah.
but that is just as equal as much as a payment. Like, Hunt, I see your thing, is it? Like, I'm like, okay, like, I'm just like trying to keep us humble and calm just to see, but I'm looking from the corner of my eye to see how you're saying, like, do you mean this? Because this is a pay. Do you understand what I'm saying? So these things are all payment
true,
for us.
because sometimes they'll be like, hey, you're that guy, innit? I said, what guy?
Yeah.
That guy, like, you're famous. Who, me? Nah, you got the wrong person. You know what I'm saying?
You're just
nah,
paying
you're
it
that
down.
Justo guy from the session. What? Oh, where is he? I play it.
I was
playing it
deep
down.
South. See
know what I
when
mean?
Bugsy was doing that running thing.
Yeah.
Deep South, late night, McDonald's. It was like 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Went to McDonald's, come out of McDonald's. The guy's like, what's your name again? Fat Mac.
But you ain't been on the camera. He's heard your voice. He heard your voice.
Yeah. I don't even know.
He's heard your voice, man.
In fact, Mac, then I started walking away. I went, yeah. Then I started walking away. Then I walked back. I said, wait, hold on. But how do you know what I look like? He goes, the clothing. I saw your clothing and I knew it was you.
Yeah, no, but that's how people are trying to identify you.
Yeah.
Even like myself. Yeah, man. Like,
Man,
we know Fat Mac.
say, wait, this is Mookie.
Yeah.
How you know me?
You used to think about it. Like,
Yeah,
what have I done? Like,
I
what
watch your thing every week. I watch your thing every week.
Say that.
Yeah, no, we can identify you by looks, but you see you, it's a voice.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, that's Mac.
Yeah.
Like your name's just as mentioned as Justo's.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah.
I swear down. Do you get what I'm saying?
on,
So, but you might not hear that or hear the stories or stuff, and it's the same. It's
Do you know what's mad, yeah? He has to tell me, fix up, bruv. You're doing it. And I'm like, bro.
Like you're not seeing it, you're not realising it, but you
We're not
really
even
are.
there yet, bro. We're just working. But he makes me wake up.
Man's in the line.
Yeah.
We're in the line.
Yes.
You know, like anyone, that's what I'm saying. Anyone that I see that's doing podcasts from before and they're looking like, elevation.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
It's making sense.
yeah, I'm in that line.
Yeah, for me, it's just
In
consistency.
that line.
man.
Consistency.
Just be calm and continue to do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Don't get disheartened.
Yeah.
Just like like how you say, don't get disheartened and just continue, because they didn't get disheartened, and we don't know that they probably had war going on behind closed doors to get this shit out, and they still made it happen, and now they're looking like success is happening to them.
Yeah, because when I was asking you about the podcast, who I saw was Poet and Chucky from early.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
And I saw their numbers from high, low,
High, low.
even Taser Black and that.
That's what I'm saying, they stuck at it.
Yeah, their numbers go. I remember I used to see them like quarter M's and all that.
Yeah.
On their numbers. Then they go low, boom, but they keep going.
Keep going until a new idea
They
pops up.
keep-
A new thing pops up, and
And then they might take that date, put the state of people onto something else.
The new thing that they're
Do you get
doing
what
and
I'm
stuff.
saying?
And so
Yeah.
now they've just got people watching. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
I hear what
They're
you're saying.
working.
Yeah, they're definitely working, man.
And it's something we can do more than the music. Music is like music you need to do like 10 tracks. Like you put your track out, okay, safe. Hey, Justo, where's your new music?
Yeah,
Do you mean I
already.
just sprang that tune out last week?
Yeah.
Nah, Justo, where's your new like
Yeah.
Microwave. It's
like,
microwave.
It's microwave. We've got too much music to listen to.
Yeah.
So yeah, Justo, where's that new tune? No, I made one 2 days ago. Like, you
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
I get
But
what you
see,
mean.
podcast, where's your new Shut up, man.
And you know what,
I feel like podcast is
break
timeless.
it up.
Yeah, it is timeless.
If you don't make yourself into a gimmick
Yeah.
or try to be too childish,
Yeah, it's timeless.
you can
watch
grow
it.
with your podcast.
Yes.
Like, forever.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we know things about you. That's why I feel like I know you
Yeah.
more than it's confusing. I will know you more than I know you.
Yeah.
I haven't sat down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look at this. Look how comfortable it is.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah,
man's
yeah,
watched so much.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
bro.
I'm on the
Yeah,
session.
yeah. I'm on the session. Yeah.
It's mad, you know, when people
Like,
say,
man's
"Right."
hair, like,
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's mad when I see people say, I'm on the session. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
bro,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just a session.
This is
man.
like
Yeah.
phone calls. This is phone calls. Even though I'm Hunt and I'm doing my thing, this
Yeah.
is phone calls. Like, Hunt, oh, you know them, man. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah. My man in the back of the crowd, he's waiting. I don't know about him though. I don't know.
Oh, man.
He just talks a bit much.
yeah,
To
but
be off the camera.
that's your role, cuz.
Yeah.
Come on. I tell him that. I tell
That's
him
what you're
that
meant to do,
Yeah,
man.
I tell him that still.
You're meant to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, the session, innit?
Nah, Hunt, you know what, my brother? Thank you for definitely pulling that, fam. You got
Come
what
on,
I'm saying?
cuz,
Yo,
respect,
hey, Hunt, before we even run out, your socials, man, let them know.
Instagram at Huntizzy1. That's HUNTIZZY1. And yeah, Facebook would just be Leon Hunt.
Okay. Yeah,
Keep it
man.
real, you know what I mean?
Yo, Hunt, thank you for pulling up. You know what I'm saying?
Respect for
And you
having
know
me,
what?
fam. Respect. Like,
I'm glad that
big.
I'm glad that we had a very good conversation. Do you know what I'm saying? It was nice. You know what I mean? Like getting to know like what got you into the music and your rapping, the golden era and the hot sea, you know what I'm saying? The Clash of the Titan, all of that.
Yeah.
And you know, even working with all the amazing artists that we all know now of, you know what I mean, the Squeaks, you know, the Benny Banks, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, it was just good to know that, right, you was, you know what I mean, in the middle of all of that and everything, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you for coming, man, you know what I'm saying? And
come on, fam.
We're looking forward to seeing you lot's thing, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially the golden era, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely, Kazi.
Yeah, because you kind of put man still on like, because there's a lot of history of like UK rap that I didn't know about. Do you know what I mean? And when you watch the golden era, so I was like, rah, like, I didn't know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So you put man on
gems,
game still.
yeah.
And I appreciate that, man. Thank you for pulling that, man.
Respect, Kazi, man.
It's the session, baby! And we're out! Motherfuckers!
Come on, cuz. Yeah, now that was heavy, fam.
Yeah, man.
Eventually.
You get, oh my God, you know that?
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes.
Oh my God, I'm from the six squad. Oh my God, I'm from the six. Tell them boys, yeah, you know we got them bricks. Tell them boys to link us, we got all about the money and the power. I'm all about the money and the power. I'm running through the ends, I'm getting louder. They're running through my ends, they got about that. See the way they gon' trapping out here. On my block is where we working. Trap here. All my man, them steady stacking out here. Trying to feed them fiend, trying to pursue our dream.
No days off.